Ladies and gentlemen, kings, queens, people of royalty, we are so back. Welcome to my after New Year break. It's an honor to have you all here. A lot of things have changed in PokeMMO. The 12 raids are out. Jirachi is the new legendary, and I've heard the raid is extremely difficult. People have spent, I've heard 8, 9, 10, 12 hours on the raid, and today I'm going to work towards unlocking it. Maybe try to do some shiny hunting along the way. I don't know if I'll be doing Jirachi today. It might be a tomorrow task, but we're at least going to unlock the ability to do it and make sure we have the team built. Also, a big step for the channel. My HelloFresh sponsorship was an amazing success thanks to you guys, and I have been offered a Factor sponsorship, which is owned by the same company who does Factor. And I think both are amazing food products and food shipment things. They send you food. HelloFresh is better if you want to cook, if you want to learn, if you want to have the tastiest, most amazing, freshest ingredients, everything delivered straight to your door. It saves you the hassle, it saves you gas money, it saves you the stress of having to pick meals, and you're paying for the convenience, and I love it. I think it's some of the best meals I've ever cooked. Factor, however, I always explain it as the perfect gamer food because it is chef-made meals that are refrigerated and sent to you. They're never frozen, they're refrigerated and sent to you. And then you put them in the microwave for like 2 minutes and eat them. I always describe Factor as if you ever wanted to eat frozen dinners, but have them actually taste good and then not die by the age of 30, which is my childhood dream come true. So I'm a big fan of Factor. I think both work for different lifestyles for different reasons. And here are the Factor incentives. Every single Factor sub will add 1 hour to the streamathon at the end of the month. I'm continuing that trend. Every Factor sub, I will also breed 5 alpha Pokemon for a chance at a Shalfa and open 5 mysterious balls of my choice during that streamathon. We're going to save that for one big epic juicy moment. And then every 10 subs, I will buy something special for the stream off of Amazon or eBay or whatever with a $100 limit, adding to the content, adding to the quality, fog machine, lights, pyrotechnics, a costume, I don't know, whatever you guys want. We're going to spend to $100. We're going to vote on it in Twitch chat, in stream to the best of our ability. And then at 30 subs, I once said I would bathe in beans. I don't know if we'll ever get there, but that's what we're working with. That's our current goals. If you have any suggestions on incentives for this stuff, I'm always open ears. But let's go ahead and actually get into what you guys are here for, PokeMMO content, and talk about the game. I need to go prep my team. I still have Togekiss, Gardevoir, and Salamence as raids to catch up on. Here, wait a minute, one sec. Sorry. We do it live. I still need Togekiss, Gardevoir, ignore that last part. Togekiss, Gardevoir, and Salamence are the big ones. And then we unlock the ability to do Jirachi. And I do want to do Suicune before this event ends as well as Heatran, but that'll be after the event. You don't have to do Heatran during the event. I believe Jirachi is an event exclusive. I could get confirmation from chat here in a quick sec, but I'm pretty sure Jirachi is an event exclusive mon. So a lot of people who are asking, like, you know, can you do Jirachi or should you do it now? I think you have to. It's tied to the wishing tags, which are event specific. There are certain legendary Pokemon you can only get during events. Things like Shaman, things like Darkrai, things like Jirachi, right? You can only achieve these during these events themselves. I also need to make sure I make some extra investments today. There's only about 6 days left in the event at the time of recording, even less by the time you're watching the stream recap, as well as let's check certain markets. I've heard the Entei market is going absolutely bonkers, which is pretty interesting. 980k for an Entei is super interesting. I need to go buy some extra Mysterious balls. I've already stocked up a fair amount, but I wanted to get at least 800, I believe, was my goal. Like 800 to 1,000 or so Mysterious Ball 2024s. They're currently sitting at around, let's go double check, 15k or so. I'm really excited to log these into my PokeMMO Hub. There's a website called PokeMMO Hub, which has an investments tab where you can actually log everything you bought, what you bought it for, and then see your percentages and return on investments over time. I think that if you're serious about PokeMMO investing, I can't encourage PokeMMO Hub enough. There's no sponsor there. I think there's an amazing tool and an amazing website, which is phenomenal for tracking investments. We're going to spend a ton of money there, buy all these, buy it all up, spend about 1 million Pokeyen there, head over to Great Balls, buy a bunch of these. Don't make investments based off of what I'm doing. This is just personally what I think is interesting and personally what I think is a good investment. Mysterious Ultra Balls have already kind of been going up. These were down to 60k at their lowest. What? They're already up 20k? That's insane. Ultra Balls already being up 20k is actually ridiculous. I then want to go check Mysterious Great Balls 2023s. I'm a big fan of these items, and I think people often forget about the older items during newer events. Any of these up to like 60k or so. These were at 60. Oh, this is so expensive though. I really want to drop 7 mil on that. I don't think I do right now, but it's really tempting. It's really tempting. These were at 7k prior to the event dropping, or sorry, 61k, I believe. They were at 61k specifically. And once again, that's another thing you can check. No sponsor by PokeMMO Hub, but that's another tool you can use. On PokeMMO Hub, you have GTL market data tracking, where you can see what items costed at a certain date, and you can track what things were selling for. So using that, I use that to make all my investments. Like I wasn't sure if Mysterious Great Balls 2023s were going to be a good investment during this event, but the reason I knew they would be, in my opinion, and for me personally, is because I checked on PokeMMO Hub, hey, how much would these cost before the event dropped? And they were up to 61k, and they dropped during the event because people panic sell. So understanding, is someone panic selling this? Are they not? What's happening? Yada yada yada. PokeMMO Hub is amazing. Thank you for the linking that in, Cody. But let's go ahead. Next step of the stream. There's so much to do today, so much to catch up on. Just missing 2 days of the event to celebrate for New Year's has put me really far behind, which is crazy, right? So let's build a team and jump into our next raid. Whether that is Togekiss, Gardevoir, or Salamence, I honestly don't know quite yet, but let's just get to raiding, fellas. Woo! Dude, only so much. Oh my goodness. We got a lot to fucking do today, boys. Holy guacamole. We got a lot to do today, fellas. What's up, chat? Salamence is the easiest to be, in my opinion. I heard that Tangrowth got nerfed like the day after I did it, which is awesome. Just spent 20. Dude, good luck to you, Irony. We got Factor this month. Yes, Factor is the sub this month. Factor is the sub, or the sponsor. Lol. They're hilariously, like, PokeMMO does have like basically you can like play the game as like a stock market if you want to, you know. In case you missed it, I'll flash it up on screen really quick. I did do a little intro. I don't want to waste your guys' time just constantly talking about my sponsor. That's not it's not the content I want to make. But for those who did miss it, I think we have a lot. This is related. I won't even shill the product. The product is great. We know that. It's good food. It's good food. We all know it's good food for a good price with the 50% off link in the description. We all know that. That's boring, right? The interesting part is what you get from my content from Sub and for Factor, which is a giant streamathon at the end of the month, which is Alpha Breeds, Mysterious Balls, Chance at a Shiny, spending money for stream, and then Bathing in Beans is the cringiest one on that list. True. All right. The 30 sub bean bath is worth, yeah. That's the ultimate. Also, I mean, this month I can definitely get more. Like the fact that Factor I can get up to 100 subs is kind of insane. We could do some sort of 100 goal. Like, if you guys can think of something ridiculous, let me know. If you have a suggestion for, I will say, Factor, you do have to be in the US. That is something that is different. You do have to be in the US. You do have to be in the US. We could think of something ridiculous for if we were to reach 100 Factor. I mean, the odds of reaching 100 Factor subs are so unbelievably low, but we could do something insane for that. I'm trying to think of what we could even do. It'd be something ridiculous. 24-hour stream, British stream for 100 subs. Wait, like in the British accent? I don't think people want that. I don't know if that's a goal. I don't know if that's a goal people would want. But if it is, I would do that. Like, we could do something insane for 100 Factor subs. We could do something crazy. I'm trying to think, like, for 100 Factor subs, I might be able to get my passport and fly to London and then do a British stream for 24 hours there. That would be like, we could do something ridiculous for 100. Yeah, that's something I can't do giveaways. Yeah, no, Jerry, that's something I haven't talked to the devs. It's possible, I don't know, but like, I try to never. Yeah. Whenever I was stream where every 24 hours randomly selected Factor servers pick what you do each hour. I feel like it needs to be crazier. Something crazy, make an impassioned plea that, yeah, that's pretty crazy. To be fair, Irony, that is something you would do if you were crazy. That is true. Okay. Let's go check with King Cav and see what raid guides he has for us today. How can Cav teach us? I saw someone Discord DM it to me. I didn't see it in my own. They posted my own. That's funny. Was for an entire day. I'm open. We'll have to see, Jerry. Okay, we'll think. Keep spitballing ideas. We'll think about what a possible, like, 100 would be a dream goal, but we can think about that. But let's actually focus on PokeMMO for a quick sec, because I do have a ton of raids to do. Let's go check out Cav over on PokeMMO YouTube, as per usual. Is there a specific order I should do these raids in? I think my next up in order is Togekiss. Should I just do Togekiss? I heard Togekiss got easier as well. Is that true? Did Togekiss get nerfed? Is Togekiss actually easier now? Every time I use a Cav guide on stream, I'm gonna link it. So there you go. What do you think all the PvP changes? Dude, I haven't even had time to like sit down and like process, because the PvP changes are fucking ridiculous, Bald, right? Like how's yeah, speaking of, this is a great question. How do you think about all the like PvP changes and how it's affected the market and how it's affected the PvP metagames? Bro, I just haven't had the time to really sit down and think about it. I really want to go check, like, how is Tangrowth doing in OU? 1% usage, so not many people have access to hidden ability Tangrowth, which makes sense. 61% win rate. That's, now, when something is that high and it's that new, it's possible people just haven't learned how to play around it yet. 61% win rate for Generator Tangrowth is ridiculous. Very small sample size. We'll have to see what happens. Let's go check some other factors. What do we have? Vaporeon. Just because of hydration. Used very, very little. Someone said Arcanine in OU. I don't know why that would be. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. There's some crazy stuff. There's some crazy stuff that is that's been changing in the PokeMMO PvP scene, and I'm sure, like, even Tangrowths, speaking of like market changes, right? Like hidden ability Tangrowths are insane. I think the minimum price. Ooh, are they getting cheap? Wait. Oh no, I thought I saw one for 90k, but nah. 280k is the cheapest one. 280k is the cheapest Tangrowth. Dude, that's insane. 280k being the cheapest one. You want to see a risky investment? All right, boys, let's do it. If you want to see a risky investment, here you go. 5. How much is... Should I just stop there? No. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna stop there. I think Regenerator Tangrowths could be crazy. This is like Regenerator Among Us style. These could get reintroduced in a different way. There could be alpha Tangrowth swarms next month in the game and it kills my investment. Or these could go up to 800k a piece, or $1 million a piece, or be ridiculous, similar to things like Alpha Excadrill. Let's go actually check. Alpha Excadrill or Drillbur, currently 800k a piece. You know, in the past there was like Alpha Among Us. Now it's cheap, but it used to be like 800k a piece when they were a limited thing. And if I'm seeing Tangrowth at 61% win rate, obviously a very, very small user or whatever. If I'm seeing Tangrowth at 61% win rate, that's something I feel like I want to invest into. So I'm going to pick up some, 10 Tangrowths. We're spending a lot of Pokeyen today, boys. Let's get back to, we're getting distracted again. Let's get back to raids, fellas. Okay. I can try, dude, there's so much happening, Danny. I'll check. I got you, though. Wait, why do you have... Danny, what are you doing? What is this, Danny? Bro, Danny, you are insane. What? This is your account, right? What the fuck, Danny? Oh my god, the Tangrowths. Oh my god, Danny, you're insane. Danny, you're ridiculous. Can I show the Jirachi? Can I show... You can show if you want. All caught by you? I'm sorry, huh? I thought you were just investing. I'm sorry, Danny, what? What the fuck? This, okay. This is genuinely one of the most insane things I've ever seen in PokeMMO. And if this doesn't show you how insanely powerful alt accounts are, I don't know what will. This is from Danny. Danny with 6 Ys. I thought that he was buying all these Jirachis as an investment. He caught all of these. These are all Jirachis from all of his alt accounts. He did all of the raids on this many alt accounts. This is ridiculous. This is beyond ridiculous. This is magnitudes like we've seen none other. If Jirachis are... What's the cheapest Jirachi right now in game? Let's go check. The cheapest... Right now, it's 3.5 mil. So if we take... How many Jirachis does he have? 40... This man has 46 Jirachis. What? Bro he has more Jirachis on his account than Jirachis on the GTL. What? Okay, what the okay, if we bring up our calculator, 46 Jirachi times right now, just at right now their current value, right? It'll change. Times 5 million a piece. He's currently sitting on 161 million Pokeyen in Jirachis alone. I don't even know what to... It makes me want to throw up. It's so insane. There are... there are always people who take MMOs to an insane degree. And I feel like stuff like that needs to be highlighted because it is so insane. It is so extreme. But I think it's amazing. I think it's beautiful. I think it's cool to see what could be achieved. And that is insane that could be achieved. Alt account, you don't have to do 46 alts, okay, to have alt accounts be effective. You could just have 1 to 2, right? If you have one alt, if you have a main account with all storylines done and one alt with main storylines done, you're already like double ahead essentially of the average play. It's insane. Alts are so ridiculous. It's so wild. That is yeah, it's just insane. That is mind-blowing to me. And mind-blowing to the average endgame super high level super dedicated player. I can't imagine what that looks like to like the average, like a new player, right? That is unbelievable. That is so... Thank you for sharing, Danny, for allowing me to share. That is so crazy. That's literally just bad shit. Okay, I'm getting so distracted today. Holy fuck. Cav, what do you have for us?
Togekiss is the 10th raid boss of the Christmas event. It's got some pretty interesting mechanics, the first of which is the rainbow field effect it sets at the start of the battle. This is the same effect as the combination of water pledge and fire pledge. If you're not familiar with the pledge
That's
moves,
cool.
if you use them together.
It's a pledge move type battle. Wow. Okay. His team is Cloyster. Someone has Murkrow. Cloyster. I should use the cheat sheet as well. Thankfully, I have a bunch of Cloysters. Let's put all this over here. Grab the Cloyster. Oh, we gotta rename our box, boys. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Goal for 25. Make 4 sets of bonds. Yeah.
The combination of water pledge and fire pledge. If you're not familiar with the pledge moves, if you use them together, water pledge, fire pledge, or grass pledge, combining two.
So he's got Cloyster, I see a Murkrow. I see a Gothitelle, which most likely means heal block. I've got a Murkrow. I've got a Gothitelle. Thanks to Joshua. Once again, I can't really thank Joshua enough. This was an insane gift. Take the citrus berry off of that. Put Scarf on it. Fucking name. Wait a minute. Okay. Missed the OT Cloyster by Slaves chat. True.
Creates different effects. The water and fire pledge set rainbow, which doubles the probability for additional effects to take place.
HelloFresh just arrived and I'll be in the stream. I legit HelloFresh tastes so fucking good. I hope you like it. I hope you like it. For me and Casey, like it's really just like, once again, I'm with the 50% off code. It's hard to go wrong. If you want to stop after that, I understand. It's so fucking good. It's so good.
This is very fun in combination with Tri-Attack. Togekiss will spread status all around to your entire team. So that's just a...
So I see Cloyster. Let's go check the... I love Magnezone. Magnezone is so good. Magnezone is so good. So let's go check Togekiss. This is raid number 10. I did Vanillix, yes. I haven't uploaded the Vanillix guide yet, weirdly. Go check. Okay. The cheat sheet. And next I need to find... So it's mostly fire and ice type Pokemon, it seems. This raid actually seems like pretty easy. But let's see. Does the Politoed need Drizzle? Let's grab a Magnezone. Because he has one of those. Oh, I love Magnezone. I have a Magnezone. I will say that Magnezone is tanky orientated versus not being speed or whatever. This one's modest, but it's also 19 speed. That one's also trained in bulk. This one's quiet. My Magnezone not being speedy is really unfortunate for PVM. This one's also trained in bulk. I have analytic Magnezones to increase damage. I probably need to get a timid, speedy Magnezone at some point. It's kind of funny I don't have one. I'll have to make that. I honestly should put that. I gotta start making a list of I have to remake raid Pokemon to make. We gotta make the list, boys. We gotta make the list. Modest, speed invest, maybe even timid, speed invested Magnezone. I don't have a speed invested Magnezone. What else? What's been really good throughout this event that I don't have? We have a lot of things, but that's one thing we need for sure. Do I need a Plusle and Minun? In this raid he uses one. I need a Politoed. I don't have a Drizzle Politoed. Just in case, we'll add that. We're gonna start making a list of raid Pokemon or PVM mons we need.
It's a fun thing that you have to deal with, a little bit of RNG element to it. It starts with the rainbow. Its held item is Starfberry. Moveset otherwise not all that super important. The overall strategy is to lead with Tailwind and 3 Cloyster, and then set Rain, Thunder Spam. You're going to need to keep Tailwind up, so you'll need to
Thunder
refresh
Spam.
Tailwind at some point, the second Tailwind.
I don't have a Politoed.
Momentum does become somewhat difficult to manage in this fight, and what I mean by momentum is timing when things come in properly. So you're going to need to be careful about making sure you get Tailwind in on time, make sure you get your heal blocker in on time for the 50% wish that happens. Those things are important. The first 2 turns are very easy.
Try to just do Raikou in this fight.
It's a little bit more challenging. The recommendation for setting Rain is Toad with Captivate, just because the Pelipper is not going to do all that much damage.
Captivate? What does Captivate do?
You might as well make your Magnezones, your Amphiroses a little bit more bulky. For heal block, it's...
What did he say? Magnezone's bulky?
Is a little bit more bulky. Not going to do all that much damage.
Ampharos.
You might as well make your Magnezones, your Amphiroses a little bit more bulky.
Oh, hell yeah, boy. Hey, we're bulky. Hey, we are bulky. Dude, hell yeah, boys. I'll take that all day. Okay, huge. What the fuck does Captivate do? Politoed with Captivate. Captivate. If it has the opposite of the user is charmed with the harsh lower special attack. What the? Bro, raid strats are awesome, dude. Oh, it's so cool. Raid strats are so interesting. I love that we're using Captivate. That's so cool.
For heal block, Goth is definitely the recommended one. A lot of people have them from Halloween, so that's an easy one to get. And then you'll need to have someone refresh Tailwind. We found that having Tailwind on someone that wasn't the Rain setter made for a little bit better momentum.
Okay. Next is finding a group of people to actually do this raid. If anybody still needs Togekiss or just wants to do Togekiss with me, which I'd really appreciate it, whatever works for you guys, I'd love to find a group. I'm going to head over to the raid in Kanto, which is on Route 21. Where is that even? Where is Route 21 in Kanto? I can't remember. I remember most routes pretty well. This is 22, which means Route 21 is going to be somewhere weird. Yeah, it's going to be over here. Okay. Okay, gotcha. So can I see where he's at? No, he's at Route... Okay. So it's probably down here somewhere or whatever. Look at this guy. Absolutely gaming. Absolutely farming. Having a hard time doing Togekiss? Yeah. If you have a decent team, like a decent enough team, then I'm down, you know? We'll see how it goes. Let me figure out... As long as you've watched... I'll link the guide again for those who... As long as you've watched the guide and feel like you understand. I'm going to copy paste the cheat sheet. Because the cheat sheet, I feel like, is the best way to... I feel like that is the ultimate way to find a team. You basically find a team, assign yourself a role. Cav making these cheat sheets, I feel like, is the ultimate hack to doing these raids, right? The fact that I can, okay, imagine I randomly link with 4 random people that I don't know, right? I'll say, all right, guys, I'll be column 1, right? Someone says I'll be column 2, and you all assign a column, and then it's really hard to fuck up. If you all assign each other a column, it's really, really, really hard to make mistakes. I feel like this is the best way to, I feel like this is the best way, right? Hey Pat, as you are old creator. Oh, come on, I'm boomer. I know I am old. True. What are your thoughts on new creators? Like Pike. I haven't seen. I think Acerone. I don't know Pike or Russ. I'd love to check them out. I like checking out new creators whenever possible. I haven't seen Pike Russ. I know of Bot Bochi, but I haven't seen his content. I know of Acerone. I think I've seen an Acerone video that I liked, but I don't. My memory is terrible. I like trying to check out new upcoming Pokemon content creators wherever possible. I think it's really, really important to shout them out. Like you see me shouting out Cav like every stream during the holiday events for raids, honestly, stuff like that, right? But I'll have to. I usually try to look into new content creators pretty actively, but I haven't been able to during the holiday events. During the holiday events, I just have no idea. I just have no idea. Yeah, Happy New Year's. Yeah. Joke's on you. I am great at grasping defeat from the jaws of victory. Hey, that's pretty. Hey, that's one way to put. That's pretty Giga Chad. I'll be honest. That's a talent. That is a talent. Dude, Gardevoir. Yeah, that's the cheat sheets are like the most insane hack that I've seen. I'm actually gonna put this down here just so I can have it. It's so small at that point though. We'll see. We'll have it on screen for at some point. I'll do like this and then just take it off screen for now. Let's actually head over to the raid. Watch the guide a little bit more. I'm gonna repel really quick. It should be the Togekiss raid. I think should be down here somewhere. Is my guess, and it has to be on Route 21, right? Okay, the Jirachi flex. Okay, so going from Cinnabar Island is faster. I'm gonna be at Route 21, Channel 3. If anybody wants to join, However, I might have to hit up my Discord. We'll see if I have to find a group.
Spread that utility around. It also might not hurt to have an extra Murkrow. It can come in and click Haze late.
Let's see what items we have. Scarf here, Rocky Helmet there. Magnet there is fine.
Or Starfberry rather. For
I probably want. Do I have a Thunder TM? I probably do want Thunder. Only have one left. I probably do want Thunder on my zone. Over Lock. Like Lock-On's irrelevant. The big thing I need right now with a team is someone to set rain. We probably need like 1 to 2, rain setters. I don't know what that requires. I don't have a Politoed. Isn't that the vanilla? No, this should be the, maybe I'm wrong. Oh my God. You're so smart and handsome. I can't believe you noticed that, JJ Star. JJ Star. Is there no Togekiss? Oh, is there not a Togekiss cheat sheet? Wait, bro, you're so smart and handsome for noticing that. Wait, I can't believe, to notice that, you must actually be so, like, in tune with raids. That is so impressive, dude. Clovix tier 1 subbing for 6 months in advance? Bro, what? Thank you. Honor to have you here, dude. Much love, much love. Factor, I really enjoy Factor. I mean, once again, I love it. We'll have really cool incentives. We'll be doing the streamathon again. Doing the third chapter, I was having a hard time finding a good group. Yeah. If you feel like I'm so down, Diggs, if you want to come join. Yeah, I can see right here. If you guys have at least seen the Cav vid, you're probably, ahead of the pack, which is what you want to do, right? So we still need 2 more people. If you want to come do the Togekiss raid about Route 21, Channel 3 in Kanto, I'm at this point we'd have to just. I understand a lot of people were probably rushing raids yesterday. I really needed a recovery day post New Year's because holy shit, that was a good, as a banger. Glad I took that recovery day, to be honest. Need to make it actually. What is today's PokeMMO Xmas Day 9? Day 9. He really don't want to have ads? I mean, dude, that's fair. I appreciate it. There is no cheat sheet for... Okay, well, there kind of is. Let's go. So there's a... Here, I got this. This is the cheat sheet for Togekiss. It's obviously not as clean. You don't have columns and such. Is that another golden Kappa train? Wait, we've actually had insane luck recently. Wait, we've had 3 golden Kappa trains. What the? Bro, I was literally being told from other streamers that like people stream for like years and never got one. Like after it was implemented. That's actually insane. I've never seen... What the fuck? I wonder if they upped the rate. Apparently, it's like a 0.001%. Yo, all my shiny luck is going towards the golden Kappa train, and I'm not here for that. You know? You want in, Cody? I'm so down. That's so insane. What? Hello, handsome dude. Please, I really appreciate the help, Cody. That's so ridiculous. I've literally I think so. Prior to the golden Kappa raid, like I want to say a week or 2 ago, I had only seen like 3 golden Kappa raids in my entire streaming career, and now I've seen 6. So I've literally seen like 3 more since the... What the fuck? That is so wild. Tailwind and set rain turn 2. Yo, thank you. Is this someone else who wants to... Let's see. Let me check stream chat. That's so wild. That's so insane. A channel I've subbed to for years finally got one after 8 years. Yeah, how is that? What? That's so insane. Okay, let me bring up the Togekiss cheat sheet though. Tailwind. Many of your vids. Yo, what's up, dude? Yo, thank you so much. We need one more person. We need one more person. Oh, is Oso on a raid? Everybody's just coming to hang out. I don't know who's here to raid, who's here to hang out, what the meme is. I don't know what the vibe is. Is Oso here for the raid? Not wasting your shiny luck. I need to go shiny hunt, dude. Yeah. Apparently. That's what I'm learning. Okay. I think we have 4 for this. I also need to do, if people in this raid also want to do it, I also do need to do, what's it called? I need to do Gardevoir and, Gardevoir, Salamence, and then eventually Jirachi. I don't know if I'll be doing Jirachi today. I might just save Jirachi for an all-day tomorrow thing. Apparently, they made it easier, though. We'll see. I hope I have a lot of energy, too, because I have a lot to do today. So, we'll see how mentally I feel after these 3 raids. I lead Tailwind to heal block. I have heal block in the back. What benefits do I get if I purchase for a year? Kiss or AI Kiss? Wait, why are those the 2 options? Kiss or AI Kiss? Like sub for a year. I think the best, if you want rewards for supporting me, the best way is to sub to Factor. I'm gonna do the quick like the best way is to sub to Factor. Here is a list of all the benefits people get this month if you Factor sub to me. There's so many things on screen right now. You'll get an hour extra added to the streamathon. I'll breed for some rare shinies. Every 10 subs, I'll buy something up to $100 for stream. And we can do a few things like if we really want a fog machine and that only costs like $40, I'm not going to say like, oh, that's it. Like we can get 2 fog machines plus like dynamite. Like I don't fucking know, whatever we, can get, right? I like that I conflate dynamite and pyrotechnics, but we can spend up to $100. Up to 100 if we get there. So keep that in mind. Yeah, the Factor stuff is cool. Guard broke my head. I'm interested to see. People keep saying Gardevoir is one of the most painful. That kind of scares me. How many fireworks we set off in your house? Any amount of any safe ones. It's a good question. I don't know if is there any fireworks you can legally set off in your home? I'm not gonna be like that one streamer who that was, yeah. Maybe like sprinklers, maybe. We'll see. Okay, anyways. We gotta do safe pyrotechnics, okay? That's the rule. Guard got nerfed to chill. Yeah, okay. I know Tangrowth also got nerfed after I did it. Should I just queue into this raid? Should we just jump into it? I don't know what I'm doing is the problem. I feel like I don't have let's get the cheat. Let's study the cheat sheet. Tailwind 3 times Cloyster. I need to put items on my Pokemon. Wait a minute. Wait. I need like probably choice band on Cloyster, right? I feel like Cloyster needs a band. Zapdos gets probably Specs. That's probably my 1 Specsmon. And then Raikou gets like Life Orb or something. We got Thunder here, then Thunder. I only have Thunderbolt here, unfortunately. but I feel like it's my best. Do I have a lightning gem? Do I happen to have a... No, I don't. I would use that if I did. Okay. Tailwind through Miss Cloister, Toe with Captive, Thunder ×3. Okay, I feel like this should be a pretty easy fight. We'll see. I'm gonna queue into it. We're gonna see how it goes. I'm just DPS. Someone needs to Tailwind turn 1. Probably Hitbox grab more DPS. Wait, okay, really, you think so? You think so? Okay. If we have a... Okay, good call. I feel like that's one of the... Dude, PokeMMO players are just all Giga Chads. I think most games have a problem of everybody wants to be main character. Everybody wants to play Genji. Everybody wants to play Spider-Man. Everybody wants to play fucking ADC. Like, everybody wants to be the main character and be cringe. I feel like PokeMMO has almost the opposite problem, where we have too many Lucio Giga Chads, too many support Giga Chads, too many Braum players. Like, I feel like we have so many Giga Chads in the PokeMMO scene that it's kind of funny, right? What else? Okay, I need a... Some sort of... I have an Ampharos. It's not like a great Ampharos, I don't think. But it's an Ampharos. It's an Ampharos, you know. That'll do. I just do a... What did I have on the other one? I could do... I think I need damage on it. Should I put specs on that, actually? I feel like Zapdos will do max damage. I don't think I need specs on it. Let's do specs on the Ampharos and then do... How much is a lightning gem? What the fuck is a blank tag? What is it called? Electric gem. Oh, do I have an electric gem? Oh, I do. Oh, Poggies. Wait, chat. What is a blank tag? I haven't seen this. Oh, I hadn't even seen these yet, dude. New item in PokeMMO, obviously for the Jirachi IVs. Blank wishing tag can only be used on Jirachi. Can raise or lower the IVs by 1. Gotcha. So that's probably the, you know, it's similar to elemental orbs. It's similar to, you know, is it Deciduas that also do that, right? Like, gotcha. That's the item for Jirachi that changes the IVs. Good to know. I hadn't seen anyone talk about that yet, so good to know. Good to know. You get 10 per. Gotcha. 5-star clear. Yo, Sky Eats, thank you for the sub. So I just missed some subs. Yo, Jack39 and Sky Eats me. Time for me to eat you guys as I fucked up and forgot your subs. I'm so sorry. Call me arrogant streamer. True. I should have a lot to do today. Trying to catch up on everything, guys. I apologize. All right, let's go back over to... We should have the DPS now. There's so much to do, so much to talk about. Let's head back over to the spot. Why is the music off? I was just watching a guide / focusing for a second. It's back on. There we go, boys. Sorry about that. Legitimately a good question. Music question mark? I have repel steps. I think we're good. Thank you to my link for waiting. You guys are so fucking patient. Okay. Alrighty, fellas, it is time for the infamous Togekiss raid. Apparently, it's been nerfed, so and I'm honestly at the point where, like, there's so much to do in this event. I'm kind of waiting until certain raids get nerfed before I do them. I did do Tangrowth pre-nerf, so that was a little funny, but it was fine. This is the Togekiss raid, okay? Now, I always say, I recommend Cav. For straight up raid guides, I recommend Cav and his document, and all of his videos are always linked in the description. But for, you want to see the full fight, you want to see the experience, and you want to look back at these raids in the future and see what they were like, to see what we can predict for the future, I think these videos are fantastic as well and have a place for documentary purposes. You want to start this raid with one person on Tailwind Murkrow or any sort of Tailwind. One person setting Tailwind. You're going to have 3 other people throwing off Icicle Spears, most likely from Cloister. Weavile works as well, just getting off as much damage as possible. You can see this here in the small cheat sheet up in that middle left part of the screen. Turn 2, you need someone to set Politoed Drizzle and use Captivate, which is very, very, very interesting. You just spam Thunder ×3. So I also have a backup Murkrow to set refresh Tailwind later on in the fight. I was originally the heal blocker, but we ended up trading it out for more DPS. You only need 1 heal blocker, so something I've noticed honestly a lot of PokeMMO players do, and it's like a good and bad, right? Like, we're almost too utility based, we're almost too supportive, where if everybody brings a Tailwind Murkrow, if everybody brings a heal block Gothitelle or whatever, it actually hurts your ability to beat the raid. You need damage. You have to bring enough damage. So here, with access to Tailwind, I am going to go ahead and bring in some of my slower threats. Now, we're going to refresh Tailwind later in the fight, but I'd rather bring in slower threats for me. So I'm going to bring in my Magnezone and Ampharos. But you're mostly spamming Thunder here. Like, you're mostly just spamming Thunder under Raid or under Rain. Here's the Politoed setting that said Rain. I'm going to go ahead and just spam Thunder here on the Togekiss. It's really just Ice move to start and then Thunder spam to go, you know? So, yeah, apparently Jirachi got nerfed as well, which I'm super, super happy about. Super happy about. Like, sometimes it's just worth the wait a little bit, honestly, to have an easier time. But if you want to race to be the first, that's fun. So I get it, you know? All right, we're doing, I'm honestly surprised. Nice para. I think it's a 10% chance. It might be 30% with Thunder, to be fair. Extra little, you know, effects like that can be nice in raids. They're not crucial, nor do they, like, it's not worth going out of your way to, like, throw off a T-Wave or throw off a Will-O-Wisp. Most of the time, it's a waste of a turn to do that. But if you get it as a side effect from a move, it can be nice. Because usually they shake off the extra effects. They heal their ailments every few moves or so. Bro, Dunsparce throwing the Thunder is crazy, but I think we're doing pretty good so far. I feel like things look pretty solid. Things are looking pretty clean. Yeah, Jirachi was fun, but also a nightmare. That's what I've been hearing. That's what nature is my cloister? Good question. It is lonely. This is a good example of also showing you don't need perfect Pokemon to do raids. This is a 2x31. 2x31 attack nature cloister. That's it. It's a PVM cloister, right? Let's get our... And did I do max damage with? Let me scroll back. It seems like I did. 6% seems to be the damage cap. I was able to still do max damage with it. My Magnezone didn't die. So I can just sit here and click Thunder again. Really, really easy. Yeah, so just keep in mind, you don't need perfect Pokemon to do raids. You want good enough Pokemon, and that helps tremendously. But you don't need perfect mons. You don't need perfect, you know. Don't shoot for perfection in PokeMMO. Just shoot for good nature, 20 to 25 plus usually in IVs, and strategy. Strategy trumps raw stats all day in PokeMMO and all these PVM activities from what we've seen. Here comes the Togekiss Tri-Attack. I was about to say, it looked like that Zapdos got frozen, which is insane. That is kind of rough. Oh my god, this poor Zapdos. This Zapdos just tanked the entire moon for our team. The freeze into the Thunder into the Waterfalls. Wait, somebody's flexing? I didn't even notice. Bro, whoever's flexing your shiny Magnezone, dude, Giga Chad. Nice pick. Absolutely based. That's something that's going to be, like, it's also, once again, I love glazing how much raids add to the game, because raids add new PvP metagames and new PvP Pokemon, right? With the hidden ability access. They change up the market and allow certain Pokemon like Alpha Jinx, certain mons like Entei, stuff like that, right? It makes those... How am I not... We're just cooking this Togekiss raid. This is actually easy. What? How is Magnezone so insane for this? Anyways, yeah, my point being, there's like so many... It adds so much demand, so much desire. And then on top of everything, it also adds demand for shiny hunters, because now you are more encouraged. You add new shiny hunts to your list of things to shiny hunt. Now you can shiny hunt for PVM Pokemon. You can now shiny hunt for Magnezone. You can now shiny hunt for Gothitelle. It's much more encouraged. Shiny hunt for Murkrow is like a super good shiny to have, right? Like the ability to, yeah, you would get the ability to flex on others. It's really, really interesting. I think it's very, very under talked about. Raids add so much to PokeMMO. They help the market, they help PvP players, they help shiny hunters, they obviously help PVM players. Like, raids are the perfect catch-all. It's actually crazy. Yeah, I'm shutting Murkrow right now. Yes, I think it's so cool. I think it's so amazingly cool. Yeah, heal block is going to be awkward here. Did y'all heal block? We need to, but we're not really given an... It seems like our opportunity here is a little awkward. We need to, I believe, here. Ailwind petered out. Okay, let's talk for a sec. Should I refresh to Ailwind here? Let's bring back up the, you want to take it slow. I got it this turn. You Tailwind. Okay, beautiful. I can refresh Tailwind. Pat Tailwind. Oso heal block. Look at Cody with the calls. Okay. Yeah, this raid was perfect. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So I reset Tailwind here. I love the no heals. Yeah, Gothitelle comes in to get the heal block off because it wished. So you do need to really importantly block that. Thunder, the damage has been crazy. I'm shocked at how easy this raid was. I'm sure it was a lot harder before. Also, I think we just got good rolls. Pat getting in on the raids after they're nerfed to heck. I think it's under talked about. It's worth to wait, man. It's worth to wait for a lot of these. Yep, you want the Murkrow to die. That's a good thing. A good thing. I'm pretty sure after this, we just spam Thunder. Yeah, we've refreshed Tailwind. Yeah. Also, I still have 3 Pokemon left. Like, this has been a cakewalk, honestly. Honestly, a cakewalk. I just bring my Zapdos here. Plus, the Gothitelle dies. That's, or maybe, let's see. Togekiss is paralyzed. We want the Goth to die. I think it might live. It shrugged off the Paralyze. That Paralyze lasts for a while. It did live. The Paralyze actually hurt us there, which is really funny. We're still totally fine, but that's actually insane. The fact that the Paralyze caused it to not attack the Gothitelle to make it live, actually kind of bad there, but that's, you know, you want to come for it's not a big deal. We should be totally fine. My teammates did amazingly. I know Diggs really needed to, he said he was struggling with finding good teammates in randoms. Another Para, wow. So hopefully, yo, shout out to him. He did amazing. Like, great team all around. Insta Parrot again. That was wild. That was wild. Did the Nasty Plot boost all of them? That's so crazy. We're all doing like max damage with our Thunders. Insane good damage. Yo, nice work, everybody. Nice work, guys. Togekiss is now down to 12.5% HP. The Gothitelle gets taken out. It's a good thing. So now that getting focus is important. So now we can actually bring in more DPS. I always say one of the biggest mistakes I see players make is focusing survivability too much in raids. You don't want to be just sitting there alive in a raid. Like, it's better to you. Like, if you have 6 Pokemon, right? But all your teammates are getting one shot, but you're like, you have 1 Pokemon out, and that one Mon that you have that's like unkillable, it literally is not losing the raid. That Mon just does like 2.5% damage or less each turn. It's not actually that good in my opinion. I feel like at that point you're hurting your teammates because you're not being targeted, you're not being like, you're not actually adding that much value. Whereas a lot of these raids are DPS fights at this point. Like, I could see a lot of players. That's what a Bid Raider would say. Yeah, I'm sponsored by Bid. Yeah, true. I feel like a lot of players, it's easy to like, oh, survive the raid and be like, oh man, like my teammates screwed me. But in actuality, you really want to just do damage. Like DPS is so often more impactful. Yeah, a lot of times you're trying to outspeed mechanics. Raids are sort of have become, obviously it depends. Glass cannon builds it's a mixture of glass cannon plus just clicking utility and right moves, and there's a lot of things that factor in. Like, raids are pretty complicated right now in Pokemon, in my opinion. I feel like the amount of times we've had to like, this raid used Captivate, right? The Heatran raid used Water Sport and like a million other niche mechanics. Like, it's been really cool to see all the different mechanics and niche moves that have been used throughout these raids. And bam, there we go, Togekiss defeated. But just keep that in mind. Keep it in mind that survivability is not as valuable as DPS most of the time. It can depend, but nowadays, right? It's probably better than Pelipper. For this raid, Politoed was, I forget for the specific reason. I think Pelipper just didn't do enough damage. This was one of the easiest raids for me. My team was just amazing. Like, really nice job, guys. Really nice job. If you guys still need, I still need to do Gardevoir and Salamence after this if you are interested. Beautiful work. Beautiful team. Togekiss is caught. Let's see the IVs. Over into the factor box, 3 times 31. It is 2 times in attack and special attack, so it's not as great, but I'll take this all day. Double 31 in defense and special attack is actually very relevant. 25 plus in the other stats. This is a very good IV Togekiss. I'm super happy with that. But speaking of Togekiss being headed over to the factor box, if you enjoyed this video, the best way to support is by using the factor link down in the description to get 50% off your first box. It supports me and gets yourself food. It's awesome. Win. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Dislike if you didn't. Subscribe to the channel for more PokeMMO videos every single day and Twitch streams like this Monday through Thursday. I'm not ending the stream, just ending this video really quickly. Have a great day. I will see you guys later, and good luck in your PokeMMO raids. They are tough, and it's a lot of raids to do in a short period of time. 12 raids in 14 days. It's not easy, and you should feel accomplished if you get it done, fellas. Good luck. Okay, big buck. Yeah, 0 so far. Whoa, this guy. Wait a minute. This guy's balling. Hey, it's day 1, boys. It's day 1. Let him cook. Stream is not ending. Don't salute. Don't be baited. Don't be jabaited. One might even say. We got Phoenix playing. We can't even appreciate it. Raid event should be a month. I think that's fair. There's a really good thing for that, you know. Obviously, for me, as like, the problem is if you watch my stream, it's like, oh, Patrouski, what are you talking about? You know, you just seem to get a team and go do the raid. Like for me, raids are pretty easy because number one, I have a large audience that helps me and carries me through true and real. Do a ton of work. They are the perfect team. They help guide me through things that help me get Pokemon. Number two, movies look good. Sorry. Number two, I have a bunch of Pokemon. I have a bunch of PvMmons that a lot of which have been made by me over 10 years time, right? If you have to make the Pokemon in the same time frame you have to actually do the raid, which is most players, that's where things get insanely complicated. The number one thing you can do to prepare for raids is to just have Pokemon made. I think the biggest thing, yeah, just get Pokemon created, right? That is the most time-consuming thing that will like prevent you from doing raids is not having Pokemon made, not having PvMmons made. And even myself, who has like tons of Pokemon in my boxes, right? I'm noticing that I don't have enough. I don't have enough Pokemon made, and it's actually kind of a problem. So something I've been noticing. Sorry, I'm moving some. I'm trying to get all my shinies actually accounted for to some extent. Let me just actually check. Let's where's my last one? There we go. I don't know if this is the right order anymore. I used to have these in chronological order of which I caught them. I don't anymore. Like, what are these two? Why are these two missing? I think I have a Stantler on an alt account. How did that? I think I was doing a storyline run or whatever. Okay. Next up is my link. What's my link? Do you guys want to do... Yo, nice wishing star. Wait, is that the last raid you needed? Wait, was that the last one you needed, Diggs? Yo, fucking nice, dude. I'm glad we could... Dude, fucking yes. No, dude, Diggs, you were amazing. Dude. You were awesome, Diggs. Seriously, nice work. I can't believe you were stuck on that raid. I felt like... Because you were great. Like... That's like makes me so happy that we could help someone, you know, get that on that. That's so cool, man. Good luck to you, man. Okay. Good luck to you, Diggs. I'm gonna kick you from the okay. Okay. I was gonna say respectfully kick you from the lane. Let's get set up for Salamence and what's it called? We're gonna do a fashion contest. We could. Ooh. I need like a here. I'm gonna add that to my to-do list. I'm going to add that to my to-do list, okay? Yeah, I need a, here, legit to-do list, okay? Here we go. Let me see, to-do-do. Schedule fashion contest. When is the, let me Google, when is Lunar New Year event? When is Lunar New Year this year? January 29th. Okay. So Lunar New Year this year is on January 29th. Thank you for the sub, Diggs, a prime. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. So we'll probably do the fashion contest either in, we'll probably do it in, we can either do it in like January. I think we probably should. Well, I don't know. It'd either be like the 20s in January or late February. Those are kind of the two options. Mid-Jan / late Feb. I'm gonna write that down. Okay. Okie dokie dokie. There's a lot going on. Yo, what's up, Research Barrett? What's up, dude? Wait, I'm sorry. I actually need to do a... Oh, you know what I need to do before a... I'm sorry. Fashion contest / shiny rating. It's been longer since I've done a shiny rating. That needs to be done before fashion contest. We'll probably do maybe one in January, one in February. So much to do, boys. So much. But that's exciting. I'd rather there be a lot to do than a little to do, you know? Yo, thank you so much, Dizzle. What's up, dude? Okay, next raid. Should we just go in order? Let's just do Gardevoir. Okay, let's just do Gardevoir next. Let's just do Gardevoir. Let's go watch the Cav guide. I don't understand Guys, I'm gonna be honest. I know I'm shilling for Cav. I am a little bit, okay? He didn't, not that he asked me to. I love Cav. How does he only have 2.3k subs? If people aren't subbed to Cav, dude, go. I recommend you go check him out. Some of the best PVM content, probably the best, some of the best at least, in PokeMMO, and does amazing raid guides. Like, go sub to Cav. I always link his videos. I always shout out his stuff. I use his stuff personally. I'm a big fan of Cav. Okay.
Gardevoir is the 11th raid of the Christmas event. This is a bit different of one. I'm publishing this video without having beat it in myself or even recording anything. We are spectating live a team attempt to do it with Trick Room. The strategy that I'm going.
Is it changed? Is it different from when this video was made? Is that relevant? Yeah, no, I'm aware. It's, yeah, check for. Was it just now nerfed? Wait, was it nerfed? I'm aware it was nerfed. I'm aware that Gardevoir was nerfed. Was it 4 hours ago? That is pretty fucking... I'm aware it was nerfed. I didn't know it was that recent. That's pretty sick. Okay. That's pretty based. That's pretty based. Feed stats are now always broadcast to... That's cool. Okay. Gotcha. It's almost like entirely different than like how we fight. Like almost entirely different than how we fight will play in this guide. Oh shit. Okay, so I just shouldn't watch the Cav guide. Okay. Thank you so much, Danny. Okay. Let us check that. Is his document still helpful, do we think? I did it pre-nerfed. What change? Ally switch apparently is the big one. But the old strat still works. Probably. Not sure if it's updated yet. Yeah. Okay. If anybody has any, okay. Someone link me potential options for Gardevoir. Perfect original. Interesting. Okay. What happens now? Yeah, now I don't know. Okay. Do we just go, let's watch the, I'm sure most of the mechanics, I'm probably getting ahead of myself. Most of the mechanics are probably still the same. Let's go watch the guide. We probably can still follow the old guide. Maybe he's changed certain things around.
Gardevoir is the 11th raid of the Christmas event.
The old strat was so complicated. Okay, so it'll be easier. That's fine.
One, I'm publishing this video without having beat it in myself or even recording anything. We are spectating live a team attempt to do it with Trick Room. The strategy that I'm going to recommend ignores Trick Room.
Do we need Trick Room still? I assume not.
Mostly because it's difficult to play around. There are two Trick Rooms that you have to worry about. There's one at around 60% and another around 30%. The goal is to bring Pokemon that are slower than Gardevoir at, I believe it's 208 speed, and to use during that time, and Pokemon faster than 208 or Pokemon.
Oh my god. Okay, this is already... Okay, so, oh my god. Okay, should we be looking to Tailwind and outspeed Gardevoir now? Or do we still do the Trick Room strat? That's the... No more Aura Protective. A lot of coordination. Okay, this was literally changed. We're literally doing a raid that was changed 4 hours ago. So this kind of is uncharted territory to some extent. No more Aura Protective.
On use priority like Sucker Punch to use before and after.
Should we just go hard? Like, should we just go DPS then? Should we just go Dark types? Dark types, Tailwind. What are the unique mechanics?
For the Trick Rooms take place. You use the second Trick Room to reset Trick Room, essentially. Just like you do in another fight, something like Hypno, we did that. We're using the boss against itself here. The main thing is it uses an alternating type protective shield, similar to what Suicune does. Or not. So
we just, I think that, so we don't need to worry about Trick Room. It seems like we need Brick Break to break screens. Do we think this might just be a DPS check now? So there's that thing that changed where you can hit Gardevoir with the same type of 2 moves in a row. Oh my god, now you can do that, and I believe you just hit the ads. Okay, that's the bit. Okay, so we should fall. You don't Trick Room, just have to have 2 least so much pages of what moves hit the boss in the last turn. So they'll be different types. I don't think we need to do that anymore. This was nerfed 4 hours ago. This was nerfed 4 hours ago. I have Brick Break. Yo, happy birthday, Kenji! Happy birthday, dude. Couple fast and slow dart types. Okay. Let me put all my Mons away to some extent. This will be really interesting. Do I bring Murkrow? There's a Murkrow. I see a Murkrow. I'll bring Murkrow. I have a Crocodile. I think, is it okay? I'm not sure is it okay if I bring T-Tar as like a slow? He gives examples. I don't want to set sand and fuck my team. That's the main thing I want to keep in mind. don't want to set sand and fuck my team. Do I have 2 Assault Deer Tyrannotars? What the fuck? That's kind of hilarious. We'll grab this one. This one's better for PVM. I love Assault Gear. This is a sick item. This is a doubles. This is actually a doubles T-Tar that I made in 2021 to play doubles. And it's Assault Gear, Detect. Yeah, this is a doubles T-Tar. That was the goal, at least. It is good. T-Tar is good. Can you bring Darkrai or nah? I will have to XP candy him. Yeah. Level him up. What's the levels for this? 80, it seems. I spend so much in XP candies when I do this, but I have to. It's worth it. Honestly, XP candies make raids so much nicer. I would bring Darkrai if we can. Or should I say? Do I need to save Darkrai for anything else? That's kind of base though. Level 75. Okay, I got him to 80. He's leveled up. This is leveled. This is leveled. Potential options. We're showing teams. Honchkrow. I wish I had a Honchkrow with Sucker Punch. Let's check. Examples are T-Tar. Slow examples. T-Tar, Scizor. I do have a Scizor. I can do Scizor. Slow Scizor. I could definitely do a Scizor. Could definitely bring a Scizor. That's something I have. Level 80. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. Brook, Hydreigon. I don't. Oh, that's a good Pokemon to add to my. Wait, no, I have. Wait, someone made me one. What is this for? That's for Jimmy runs though. Do I have a Deano? That's a good mon to add to my. Yup, my PVM raid Pokemon to make list. Hydreigon. Special attack. I don't have one. Special attack. Hydreigon. I don't have a Hydreigon. And that's one that's really hurt me. I need to add Sucker Punch Offense Punch Bro. Okay. We add that as well. Fast examples, Chandelure. I have one of those. I do have a lot of PVM Pokemon, but just not everything perfectly. Got a Chandelure. I need one more mon. Anything with Sucker Punch. Do I have any Sucker Punch? Powerful mon. Shiftry? Dude, people underrate Shiftry. That mon actually goes hard in raids, I'll be honest. I kind of want to bring Shiftry to flex it. Now I need a shiny Shiftry. This thing does fucking damage, dude. Adamant. Plus it pops off in Sun. If that's a thing. Okay. Okay. Shadow Claw. I don't think Bayonet. It's a decent slow option. That's fine. I don't have a good Bayonet. A slow Drapion. That's cool. That's cool. Hey Pat, what is this message? Wait, this is so sick. Wait, this is so cool. How did you do this? Wait, this is so cool. Y2. One sec. What the fuck? Why does that look so sick? It's the new effect from Twitch? Wait, that's awesome. That looks beautiful. That costs money? Wait, like, yo, use 20 bits. Why did I not hear it? What the fuck? Replay that shit. What the hell? Wait, why do my bits not? Why are bits broken? Hey, Pat, I just wanted to say, why people want to push a vibe? You make it so comfy. Dude, I really appreciate you, dude. God damn it. Why you gotta say such nice things, dude? I appreciate it, Y2K. I appreciate it, man. All I can say is, like, certain days I forget that. So I appreciate it. Thank you for the bits, dude. The nerf of the guard was easily one of my favorite reads. I'm trying to see it was nerfed. Dude, yeah, no, that's fair. That's super fair. Yo, J Schlatt. You might be in the wrong stream. What's up? Happy to have you, though. Let's go. Okay, I think I'm ready with this team. You want Mons to be slow. Do I ever go Assault Deer T-Tar, or do I just go? I don't think I want that, right? I think I want, like, crunch damage or whatever. Then we go Band on Krook. Black glasses on T-Tar. Silver. I need gems or whatever though as well. Life Orb. I have a dark gem? I do. Nice. Okay, the gems are really good. The gems are very, very good. Oh, assurance. Yo, true. Wait, good call. I don't want to relearn it. Hopefully this is fine. If we struggle, I'll switch. I'll change the move, but hopefully that's just fine. Life Orb here is fine. I assume I just Shadow Ball. And then Murkrow Rocky Helmet, I guess. I don't know what other. I just usually draw that for chip damage. I don't know if that's troll though. I don't know if that's dumb. Yeah, I feel like hopefully crunch is enough. Shouldn't need Merc at all. Really, you think? Do I just go pure damage then, or what? What's a utility mon? Sorry if that's troll, Oso. No Tailwind, no Haze. Okay, so we have pure DPS. Okay, that's super interesting. When he was like Trick Room, we are going Trick Room strats. Okay. I'm going to try my best to communicate as much as possible, guys. Apologies for any troll. Should I bring another Slowmon then? I have double slow, 3 fast. Should I go fast or slow next? Is 208 the speed to beat? So Crocodile's faster. Scizor is slow. T-Tar should be slow. Yup. Chandelure should be faster. Yup. Shifter should be faster. Yup. Okay, beautiful. 3 slow, I'd bring 4 fast. 2. Okay, beautiful. Okay, so that's one more fast mon. One more fast mon is what I need. Yo, Crawdon is 209 speed. Does that barely beat Gardevoir? Do I bring that for Night Slash? Wait, that's so funny. That's what I bring, right? That's probably what it is. We're actually 1 speed is insane. Higher is crazy. Level 100. Oh, it has to be level 80. Oh shit. Okay. Well, okay, these should be faster still, right? Oh my god, hopefully. Oh no, wait, hopefully these are faster. Would 259 at 100 still be faster than level 80? You can see the speed level 8 on the stats page. Oh, you're so smart and handsome. It fucking ties? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? I have 2 Pokemon that literally tie? Okay, that's true. The Shiftry is sucker punching. That's true. Good call. Oh, that's so unlucky, though. That's actually so crazy. Okay, Krook is good. That's actually wild. Holy cringe. Okay. So the Chandelure is not fast enough. God dag nabbit. Fucker. Okay. I could scarf it. Yeah, okay, I can scarf that's fine. The Shandy. Yo, Cav has arrived to backseat my king. How you doing? Yeah, Iron Ball summon. Okay, I need another fast mon. Do I have any more Sucker Punch? Sucker Punch is fucking baller, dude. I need a Honchkrow. I don't think this Bayonet's actually good. Wait, maybe it is. Oh, no, I can just do this. Oh, it's actually easy, chat. This game's actually easy. It's actually no problems. Don't even worry about it. Plus, then this can operate as like, well, can it be fast or slow? Not really. It's not slow either. This is fine. This will be fast, so it'll be sucker punching. Yeah, this will be essentially fast as sucker punching. That's the okay. Band on Krook, black glasses on T-Tar, silver powder. Is that what I click? U-turn on Scizor? That feels kind of ass. Should I put Bug Bite on this? It does not feel that good. I feel like I put Bug Bite on that, right? I feel like I put Bug Bite on that. Chandelure Scarf, Shadow Ball, Shiftry, Sucker Punch, Dark Gem, and then Yo Mama Bayonet with Life Orb. Boom, boom. Bug Bite is good. Yes, I feel like I need Bug Bite over U-turn, which sucks because it's supposed to be a PVM Scizor, but screw it, boys. We are PVM Giga Chads here. I might need to just straight up change a lot of my mons. Rest in peace. What are heart scales at right now? Yo, how hard does heart scale farming right now? Are heart scale? Yep, heart scale farmers. Yo, heart scale farmers are eating pretty good right now. This is another one of those items that like goes up during raids, during PVM events. Like, I just used a heart scale to switch my Scizor from U-turn over to Bug Bike. It's better in raids. So another market to keep an eye out for during raids, stuff like that. So if you want to go, you know, hard scale farm for profit, if you're a newer player and can't really do raids, can't do some of these event activities, hard scale farming is probably solid right now. Check fossils, Pat. Have fossils gone up or down? I thought they would go down based on the certain changes. They're kind of the same-ish, maybe a little bit up. A little bit up is what I would say. Good to check though. I feel like they're a little bit up. Okay. 12K last night, fair. The quantities might just be super low. That's fair. Readying for raids? Yes. We are prepping for the Gardevoir raid. Where is the location? Gardevoir raid. Berry Forest Kanto. I'm going to head there. Dude, my link. Oh, we also need one more. Fuck. We also need one more person. Oh, I'm so dumb. We also need one more person. Oh, I'm so troll, actually. Wait, I'm bad at the game. StreamYard's easier. Your mom in my dreams is easier, more like. I just easier to go to. For me, brainlessly. So what's up, Cav? By the way, Smiley. By the way, thanks for all your guides. I've been linking you nonstop. Happy to have you, Cav. What's up? What's up, dude? Okay. With sweet tears along with coordination. I don't think we need to. Wait. I could be. I don't think we need to coordinate damage types in order, right? I thought that got nerfed. I thought that was the whole. I thought that got nerfed. Maybe I'll reread. Someone said that in chat. Maybe I was wrong. We don't anymore. Okay. Yeah. Gotcha. We used to. Yes. Okay. It's That's which is yeah. Okay. It's a big change. Purpose. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yes. I can only imagine. We do need one more person for this raid, so if you want to join, let me know in chat, or you can just head over to me in game over at Berry Forest Kanto, channel 3. That was a cool part of the fight, though. Yeah, sad that it's gone. I think it's fair, especially like, if you did it with that extra challenge. I understand, like, you know, missing that, right? Well, it probably feels very accomplishing, you know. I agree, but for a 4-star, that's fair. Maybe that mechanic would have been better for like Jirachi or something like that. That would be cool. Like a big reward, you know. I could see that. Dude, I feel like it's being under talked about. The mechanics that the devs invented for raids. Dude, people wonder why raids were taking so long, and I feel like it shouldn't go underappreciated. The amount of unique mechanics that the PokeMMO devs had to invent out of thin air and create for these raids has been insane, right? The Gardevoir that used to switch, you have to use different typings, it would adjust. All the adaptation stuff of switching what its resistance to, all the type inversions. I'm forgetting things, but the amount of unique mechanics that people have had to, the heal block, people having to use heal block, that's like a raid staple now to prevent the wishing and stuff. The amount of unbelievably unique, unbelievably interesting mechanics that we've had to work around has been really cool during this event. I wouldn't call Omni Boost, that was an RNG fest, but like I think it's been really interesting. I feel like, yeah, the difference between Lunar New Year 2024 raids and Christmas event or winter raids in 2024 to 2025 is insane. Lunar New Year event raids look boring in hindsight. I super agree with that, Danny. I think it's ridiculous how good the devs have gotten at making raids and making unique, interesting Pokemon content, PvP content within a year's time. Imagine it 2-3 years down the line. Like, raids can only go up from here, and I'm really excited for them, dude. It's very fucking. There's so much positive shit to look forward to. No, absolutely, Danny. Yeah, I didn't take that. Yeah. I'm reading a forum post complaining about raids. Put Keck W as I'm praising them. So the problem is just the amount of time to do that. I think that's fair. I think there's a fair complaint that it's a lot for the average player and casual, which is fair. And I'm down for them to reduce it to 10 raids. 12 raids was, I believe, wasn't 12 raids arbitrarily, not arbitrarily, but 12 raids, that number came from the fact that there's 12 like Chinese zodiac signs, right? So raids were introduced in the Lunar New Year event. So that's why they did 12 raids, I believe. I could be wrong. So I feel we've done 12 raids for every event for that, you know? You do get a lot of reuses, yeah. I don't know, for the average player, I don't think it's possible, or it's very, no, I shouldn't say not possible, but it's very, very, very hard for the average player to make the Pokemon and complete the raid, you know? Yeah, 57 days, even 12 raids. Yeah, that's true. They did extra raids this event. That is a underrated factor that people aren't talking about, is the fact that we got Heatran that's obviously not event focused, to be fair, but like Suicune, like Jirachi's a 13th raid. Like, yeah, we got 15 raids in the event, which is insane and feels very nerve-wracking. Check Flame Orb, they've skyrocketed. Holy shit, boys. If you don't have a shiny Heatmore, what? Now is the time to go farm for one. Holy crap. Wow, I have a video guide on this. Dude, Flame Orbs being 25k a piece is wild. Now, I don't know if it's been nerfed. It seems like with item magnet charm and stuff, you should be getting more of these per hour. When I used to do Flame Orb farming, going for shiny Heatmore, I would get about 10 an hour. That was while shiny hunting, getting like 800 encounters, 600 encounters, like 800 encounters per hour. What? You're telling me that right now you can make 250,000 Pokeyen per hour while shiny hunting for a 6 shiny? Dude, if you've ever wanted to shiny hunt Heatmore, now's the time. That's actually insane. That also might, also a free shiny Lepus or something like that. That also might be, man, I'm not a big advocate of shiny hunting for profit, but if you ever wanted to shiny hunt for profit, this might be insane. Like every 50 hours, you get a Heatmore, so you add like 2.7 mil onto your profits, as well as making 250k per hour consistently. That's insane. I have a guide on it. Go check out like Flame Orb farming PokeMMO on my channel or on YouTube, wherever you know, whatever guide helps you, right? But that's insane. That's actually so nuts. I should add that to test Flame Orb farming. Jesus, there's so much to do. Okay. Tech W. Okay. Let me... Yeah. Let's focus on the raid. We need one more person for the raid still. If Shadow HX is here, if you're interested, let me know. Hey, it's got to happen, you know. It's got to happen, you know. Checks and balances, right? Where do you go to farm Heatmore? I'll link the guide. Flame Orb farming. There's a little more to it than that, right? Farming guide PokeMMO. I'll link the guide that I've made. I love this. This is a video from 2022. This is an old pad video.
Yo, what's up? My name's Patrouski. Welcome back from another
Wait, is there a
from 1 hour series video where we spend
is there a fan in the background?
Your Pokemon to make some.
Oh my god, do you know what that is? I remember this. This was like I was so one of the most stressful times in my life. I had so much stuff to do, so many videos to make. I made some other really big video during this time that did very, very well long term. What happened was my AC broke in the summer. My fucking AC unit in my apartment, and we couldn't fix it for like a year because it was like during COVID. So like the backlist for AC units was ridiculous. So I had to get like a window AC thing or whatever, and it was so loud, and you heard it in every video for like a whole summer. That's the actual classic. The actual classic. Gardevoir was nerfed 4 hours ago, yeah. I mean, I'll have to do the raid live and we'll have to see. Is there a changelog? Yeah, you can always find the changelog on the forums. The changelog, it'll be an extension of the Xmas event update log. Yeah, take your tally, please. We'd love to have you. Hey, Patrouski, I want to get into PokeMMO so badly, but I have to find myself opening the game and being overwhelmed by... Yeah, I get it, dude. Is that a normal thing? I think it is a normal thing. It is. This is This is a great and earnest, honest question from a new player. That's something this is so important to address. Someone said, hey, Patrouski, I want to get into PokeMMO so badly, but I often find myself opening the game and then feeling overwhelmed about how behind I am from everyone else and closing it. Is that a normal thing? I think it is. And the thing I can most encourage is that you can catch up much quicker than people realize, as well as the game has changed and will continue to change for like every single year, that like it makes it easier to catch up, if that makes sense. I always say, like, back in like so imagine you played PokeMMO from 2012 to 2015, right? What happened in 2015 was the physical, 2014, 2015-ish, was the physical special split. So it totally invalidated every single PVM or PvP, every single competitive Pokemon that we had, right? And this is a good example of like the game changes so much every few years that almost everybody's progress is reset. Aside from like Pokeyen and aside from like shinies and stuff like that, but like it's very, very often PvP mons, PVM mons are just reset every few years because of giant metagame changes. Once Gen 6, if it comes out, which I think it will eventually, but years from now, that's going to monstrously change the PvP metagame and monstrously invalidate a lot of people's competitive Pokemon, which is kind of frustrating, but also kind of beautiful because it makes things not get stagnant and stay a little fresh, right? So I think it's really important to keep that in mind, that every few years we've gone through a great reset like this, and that it's also never been easier to jump into PokeMMO because of how many we actually have guides nowadays, which we didn't have guides. We're also just getting better and better every year with actually playing the game. Like we just weren't. It's kind of like, I would say, if you watch people play classic or like actual classic vanilla World of Warcraft on launch versus watch the re-release of Classic WoW, the difference was insane, right? Because people actually just learned and grew over the decade or so, decade or two, right? People just learn and grow. We just learn and grow as a society, right? But if you're having a problem with feeling overwhelmed, really boring answer, all I can say is just take it one step at a time. Set one goal every day and try to work on that. Like, okay, I'm going to log in today. Let's say I'm working on, I need a catching Breloom, right? I'm going to log in day one and try to start a breed. Learn how to breed, start a breed, or even just buy one, whatever, right? Start working on a catching Breloom. Day 2, I'm going to EV train it. Day 3, I'm going to XP train it, right? And now if you can do all of that in one day, more power to you, but just setting goals every single day and just achieving at least a little bit every day. For me right now, my goal today is to catch up on 3 raids. It's to do Gardevoir, Togekiss, and if I get around to Jirachi, cool, but I probably won't be able to. If I do the 3 raids, I'll reward myself with some shiny hunting, and then tomorrow I'll deal with Jirachi, right? You've got to just take things step by step, day by day. It's really, really common for new players to join MMOs because these are games that have been running for decades often, right? And feel behind. But I want to encourage you that you aren't as behind as it may feel, right? And to just take things step by step, and you'll be an endgame and progressed account faster than you think, faster than you realize, in my opinion. Progress really, really snowballs, right? Once you have your first 10 million getting from 10 mil to 100 mil is like 10 times easier than getting from 0 to 10 mil, if that makes sense. Your progress really will snowball the more utility mons you have, the more PVM mons, raid Pokemon, items, choice bands, scarfs. The more things you develop, the more you develop your account, the faster progress will happen. Woo! Okay. Sorry, that's a really important question. A great question and a very important question. Yeah, I'm in Berry Forest, Kanto. I want to give it a proper answer. Hopefully that genuinely helped to some extent. Good luck to you on your journey, man. Good luck to you. Wait, what happened, Shizu? We gambled a bit and I won through and away from 20 mil. Shizu, you're cracked. We stop when we don't hit. More power. Good luck to you, man. Good luck to you. Good luck to you, gamer. I need to eat food soon. I think we'll do this raid and take a quick lunch break. I'm going to jam some hot dogs down my throat after this raid, but first we have to actually do the raid. So is this raid mostly going to be a DPS fight? I'm going to keep link chat open. Do we want to start with fast? So it seems like you start with fast Pokemon and then do slow later on. Is that correct? I think, yeah, from what I'm seeing, I think it's fast mons first. Using the trick room to your advantage. Okay. Slow in the middle. I'm just gonna take a long. I'm gonna wait until we like really take a sec, right? Wait, Flix, what? Wait, I hope you did you record it, Flix? Or do you have a screenshot? Or that would be amazing, Flix. Too fast, too slow, too fast. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. I'm just gonna wait until we all like make our. We really like communicative here, I guess. In his dreams, bro does not read my message. I thought you. I have brain damage. Sorry. I'm fucking starving. I'm having a hard time. Okay. Can't screenshot a dream. Okay. Yeah, if you guys can just straight up tell me what to do in link chat if you want. I'll just listen. I'll just turn my brain off and listen. Alrighty, fellas. It is time for the Gardevoir raid. And this raid was actually nerfed 4 hours ago at the time of recording. So the strategy is somewhat different. From my understanding, the biggest thing to keep in mind is you need 4 fast Pokemon and 2 slow Pokemon. And you want dark types and bug types and things to hit it for super effective, okay? That's pretty simple. Oh my god, I don't have... Can we just report me? Can we report me and go next? Should we actually FF and so I can teach my Crocodile Crunch? Why does he not have Crunch? Can we forfeit? I am so sorry to my team. I'm actually throwing. Do I forfeit? Like, what? There's no way foul play does enough damage. Why am I... Report me. Just, report me and go next. Like, what the fuck? If I forfeit, will it forfeit for everybody? Dude, I am so sorry. What the fuck is wrong with me? That's actually crazy. Report me, please. Thank you. Holy crap. Okay. No, I didn't, Lucas. God, so much happening in this event. That's insane. That's so crazy, actually. Do I need a heart scale it, I assume? I'm so sorry. Should I go... no, I should go Crunch, I think, right? Assurance is generally better. But I'm the fast mon here. I feel like I should go Crunch here. But I agree normally, right? What a short time maximum is guaranteed. Okay. If you guys say so. I mean, you're all very handsome. Is Volk... Oh, I see what you're saying. So there's other... I'm sorry, you're right. Other mons on my team that are faster. Okay. The brain damage has been slightly cured. The brain damage has been curated. Damn, doctor. You don't want to fucking roast me so hard, dude. I'm a... Come on, man. Stop throwing, Pat. My bad. That was my bad. That was a pretty big throw. Okay. Yeah, with so many PVM mons, I just sometimes legit forget, like, yeah. Yeah, now I'm checking other mons to make sure I have Sucker Punch here. I should be... I think everything else I checked. Did I check everything except for my Krook? Are you kidding me? Because that's pretty wild. Did I really check everything except for Krook? Like, this should be Assurance, but whatever. I'm so sorry, team. Okay. Ooh, okay. Alrighty, fellas. It is officially time for the Gardevoir raid, which is very difficult, but it's less difficult because it was actually nerfed 4 hours ago. So there's not actually like an official proper strat guide out for this exact version of the fight, but we're going to follow a similar guide, or a similar, very similar to the old guide, and trying to make our own adjustments is hopefully the plan. The biggest thing about this fight is that you need 4 fast Pokemon and 2 slow Pokemon. Specifically, you need 208 is the speed to beat, okay? And you have to make sure it's at level 80, right? You don't... A lot of our PVM mons are level 100, right? And they scale down. They do scale down, right? During the fight itself. But if you have to check... You can use this button. So you can actually check at different levels what Pokemon your speed set is. So like, for example, my Shiftry at level 100 is like 259 speed. So for a second, I thought it'd be fast enough, but it's actually not. It's 208 speed. So it's actually considered a slow Pokemon for this raid. Its speed ties the boss, right? But I'll be using Sucker Punch to make it a fast mon. So you need 4 fast mons. Mine are Crocodile, Shiftry, Crocodile with Assurance, Shiftry with Sucker Punch, Bayonet with Sucker Punch, and then Chandelure with Scarf, who also speed ties, so I have to Scarf it. Scarf and Shadow Ball. And my 2 slow mons are T-Tar with Crunch, which should be, Assurance would be better, and Scissor with Bug Bite, okay? So that's the team. You really just want 4 fast mons, 2 slow mons, and then coordinate with your team. It used to be a lot harder. You used to have to like coordinate what attacks were in what order, but it should be a lot easier now, but it's still a pretty tough fight, to be totally honest. It's still a pretty tough fight. You have to keep an eye on Trick Room being set. I'm actually going to switch over to my link chat to make sure I'm following. I assume it's just Fastmon again. I assume it's just another... I think it's too fast, too slow, too fast is most likely. Still fast here. Yep. I'm going to go over to my Shiftry. Yep. You want to make sure... Yeah, 208 with Scarf. We see the speed stats here being logged. And then you also need a Brick Break Mon on this turn because they set Reflect. So we do have a Brick Breaker on turn 2. You at least need someone with Brick Break. I go for Sucker Punch here because I'm still on fast. You do a lot of damage. Actually, you know, you can chip this thing down pretty fast. There's the Hex. Hex coming out because of the poison is really based. There's the Brick Break. So me Sucker Punching on the Brick Break turn is actually like unfortunate for me. I probably should have gone a different Mon because we want the Brick Break to happen first. But that's a small... That's okay. We should be okay, I think. It's a small micro thing. My Shiftry's probably going to die to that for sure. Oh, it lives, actually. That's fine. If it can take 2 attacks, that'd be nice, honestly. Yep, the Shiftry's getting targeted. I'm down. I'm so down for that. We tank it. We tank some stuff. We be useful. We go down. That's what we want to do. I think we might bring in slow mons here, but it depends on... You have to watch out for Trick Rooms. I haven't seen a Trick Room yet, but do the Trick Room... I'll have to just follow the team and see what everybody's doing. Next turn, 1 fast, 3 slow. Oh, okay. So this turn... Interesting. We need 1 fast Pokemon and 3 slow. Who is sending the 1 fast? Okay, Oso. So we have someone... We have the 1 fast. Everybody else needs to go slow. Everybody else needs to go slow. So I can go T-Tar or Scizor here. I'm probably going to go T-Tar, set up Sand. Sand will chip down my team to some extent, but it's more valuable that I chip down the... These fights are so fast that it's mostly fine. We also had someone else setting Sand with T-Tar, so it's once again... Oh, we got... Okay. Triple T-Tar. There we go. So if anything, we'll all just get advantage from the Sand. What you want to see. So now we go slow Pokemon. Big Sucker Punch there. I'm trying to see. There's the Trick Room. Okay, so the Trick Room is on turn 3. The Trick Room is set on turn 3. That's cool to go in and use the Sucker Punch there. Oh my goodness, that freeze is insane. That's actually crazy. The ads are still faster than some of us in Trick Room, which is unfortunate, but we still have to be the boss, which is more important. So we get all of our damage off. There we go. Trick Room is damage percent based, not turn based. You know, that's a good call. What HP does it trigger Trick Room? It's like 70. It was like 79 or so, right? Interesting. When's the event end? January 8th. Yeah, great question. We can actually see a timer up here. I mean, 5 days. There you go. It's right there in game. 5 days, 17 hours. So it's actually like more close to January 7th, I think, with that math. But you can check it here. This went way better than I expected. I'm really glad this was a pretty easy fight. So we still stick on slow because Trick Room is still active. So we go Scizor here, I believe, unless I'm trolling. But I'm pretty sure next turn 2 slow, 2 fast. I'm slow. I should have waited. That was a mistake. You should wait. You should communicate with your team. That was a mistake on my end. My bad. I clicked too fast. I'm slow. So someone's T-Tar lived as well, which is important. So we need I think we just need the other 2 people to go fast, I think. That was my bad. Too fast, too slow for some reason. We'll see why. A lot of it, like, whenever I'm doing these raid videos, it's always my first time doing the raid whenever I'm recording this. So if you ever, I mean, most of the time when I beat the raid, it's my first attempt, right? I think I've only failed. What raids have we failed? We failed, what's it called? Tangrowth took 7 attempts. That was the big one. There might have been one more, but I'm not even... We've been pretty lucky. Been pretty lucky. This should work out okay. Thunderbolt shouldn't kill me at least. That's good. We tanked some damage. Bug Bite does 5.7. And I always say a big part of my videos are showing that even if you make mistakes, even if you have less ideal Pokemon, the raids are still doable. That's a big thing I try to show people. Like, every time I do these raids, it's my first attempt, which is why you see so many mistakes, so many adaptations, right? I'm not sitting here, most people I think, which is, you know, there's not, both are good. There's a lot of YouTubers who are doing, they practice the raid 3 times and make a better guide. They, like, you know, do the raid, better guide. Mine's always like first impressions, first view at it, first attempt. It's just a different experience. Both are needed, and I'm really thankful for the content creators like Cav I always talk about, who actually like learn the raid first and then do a guide. This is more of a first reaction, first experience, and for documenting purposes. My Scizor lives there, which is kind of awkward. I want it to die. Please attack me. I don't think it will, unfortunately. That's a little awkward, but it's also, I mean, what are you gonna do? It's fine-ish. What are you gonna do? It's fine-ish. Patrouski crunch incident 2025. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What the? I can't wait for the next YouTube video to come out. The Patrouski crunch situation is insane. New YouTube video coming soon. Huge drama in the PokeMMO scene. This is technically my second attempt because I forgot to bring. I had foul play on my crocodile, and I didn't have crunch or assurance. So that was the foul play incident, rather, of 2025. The Patrouski foul play situation is insane. Sucker punch damage. So I think my Scizor died, unfortunately, without getting damage off, but it's because it was a Slowmon and I was supposed to be fast there. And I had my thing live or whatever. But I think we're totally fine. Gardevoir is now down to 11% HP. So now we do fast Pokemon. I have 2 Pokemon left. I have 2 fast Pokemon left. There's no Trick Room up. I think I just go Bayonet here and go Sucker Punch. The funny thing is, for Salamence, Foul Play Crew could be very nice. That's fair. The crunch drama is insane. And I assume that I go fast. I assume... That's all I have left. I don't think it changes. It's literally all I have left. I don't think it should matter here. Let's just bring in Chandelure. Yeah, fast finish. This should be GG's. This should be GG's, and a lot of us literally had Pokemon left over to show, like, how, you know, doable this raid is, even with mistakes. Hopefully I do enough damage there. I do 3.9%. That's not that much. Is that gonna take it out? Nice job. Really good team, really good coordination. You do need a fair amount of communication, but not as much as you did previously, which is nice after the nerf. Once again, nerf 4 hours ago. Basically, first attempt, I fucked up a move. We insta forfeited when I realized I didn't have the right move, and just did it again. But there we go. Gardevoir raid completed. Nido Burrito, exactly. Good call, Tally. Good work, team. Whew. We Pokeball it, hope for good IVs, catch it, and we go next. I only need Salamence now left to unlock Jirachi. There it is. Beautiful, beautiful. Gardevoir has been Timid. Yo, Timid is huge. Timid's so good. Timid is so good. No speed per attack, but 31 defenses. I'll take that. The attack's irrelevant. It's not bad. We'll take this all day. We'll take that all. The Timid is actually so nice, so we'll take that all day. Thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully it was helpful, enjoyable, entertaining, informative, historical. Like it if you enjoyed it. Dislike if you didn't. Subscribe to the channel for daily Pokemon videos every single day and Twitch streams like this, Monday through Thursday usually, but whenever events are happening. I'll see you guys very soon. Good luck on your raids, and peace, Reno. GZ Olive Boy. Hey, thanks, Leonardo. I appreciate it. Whew. God, these things are a lot, dude. A lot. Stream is not ending. Stream is not ending. We still have Salamence. Stream is not ending. If crunch scene is not in the video, it's not enjoyable. Hey, feel free to dislike it. Feel free to leave your feedback, your genuine feedback. Yes, I'm really glad I waited for the nerf. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not going to fib. I feel like something really important to keep in mind, and I've noticed this with views on just all raid guide videos. I feel like the average, this is probably kind of, this might be obvious, but like I think it's not talking about, I don't think the average Pokemon player is doing raids. I think most players, like I would argue like 60 to 80% of players just don't do raids, which is fair. Like not something they really enjoy, but I could be wrong. But I'm guessing, oh, I love this shiny Altino so much. So I'm guessing based on like views from raid guide videos, from my channel, from Cavs, from everybody's, versus they do well, but like not as well as like other, like everything you can do in the event video for like previous, like that kind of stuff does way better, you know, which makes sense. But I think it's just interesting. I think there's not that many people, I shouldn't say not that many, but like the majority of players, I would guess, the guesstimation, I would guesstimate the majority aren't doing raids, which is fair. I get it. All right, it's tough, man. It's supposed to be endgame content. Like if you say the majority of us aren't doing endgame content, it makes sense. Yeah, I have more than 1.3k hours and I haven't even touched raids. I think this is a very common sentiment, Flix, and fair. And fair, you know? Yeah, for sure, Vincer. Okay, does this group of people, do you guys also need to do Salamence? That's the next question. If you do, that's awesome. If not, totally okay. By the way, nice work, Cody, Tally, and Jehovah's Thickness, aka Oso. Thank you guys. Great work. Great job. If you need to do, you can, yes. If you're doing these raids with me when you don't even need them done and you're just doing it to help, I owe you a little a little sloppy. I owe you a thank you, a really nice, genuine, earnest, proper, just thank you, because that is just so kind of you. Just really, really generous. So let's let's get back to okay. Salamence. Has Salamence been nerfed? Do I need to can I go watch the Salamence raid guide from Cav? Chat, you heard it. No, I didn't hear shit. I'll be honest. I whispered it. That means it's not a real thing. True. Cav, Salamence, PokeMMO.
Salamence is the 12th and final raid boss of the Christmas event that give you wishing tags. You need to complete it to then unlock Jirachi. The very first thing that Salamence does is roar you out, so that kind of dictates the cadence and sort of like how you play the fight. Basically, because
he roar. That's a lot of RNG. He roars. You get Chad status to redirect for the homies. Absolutely, unbelievably so. Unbelievably so. All right, so we're gonna remove all of our items. Oh, I actually have them. Remove all of our items. I could have done this a lot easier. You know what I could have done? How's the grinder? A little update. Yo, what's up, Luca? Just trying to. We're at Salamence. We just need Salamence done for raids. Just need Salamence done. That's the our current project is getting raids done. That was just ice spam. Is he piss easy? Is that the shmee? I'd be so happy. Please give me a piss easy raid. I'm so down. We'll take this. Go. Do we even need band on it? We might not.
Start with roar.
So I see Vanillix. I do have a Vanillix. I'm so down to set Hail. I love one of my favorite Pokemon in general. Vanillix. This is where Jinx is being used. I don't know if I have a raid Jinx prepped. This might shock you guys. I was not unbelievably Giga Chad intelligent like people like Rocket. I did not prepare. I know I didn't prepare a PVM Jinx. I know shocking. It really, really is, but you know what? It is what it is. I do want to go ahead and actually. Should I sell these really quick? We'll do it later. We'll do it after the raid. Oh my, Jinx! Arcane reference! Pat's a League fan? Okay, shut the never mind. Get out of here. What do we see? Do you remember Ice Gem Blastoise? Ooh. Oh yeah, Blizzard spam. That's cool. Just doing Blizzard spam is based. Is Glaceon interesting? Just start from a test. That I cannot answer. We have Zatus and RNG. Wait, did I say Glaceon? I meant Articuno. Wait, unbelievably Tech W. This thing isn't even special, like speed EV trained. What the fuck? Ice Beam over Blizzard. Wait, is Ice Beam actually better than Blizzard? If I associate Arcane with which is the hardest raids, Pat? The hardest, well, it's tough because some of them have been changed. The hardest raid for me was by far Tangrowth, but that's been nerfed. I mean, if you want to count Heatran, that's the hardest raid probably, but Ice Punch on Medicham? Ooh. Does my Medicham have an ice? That's a good call. I don't already have it, so I don't want to worry about that if not. Let me look for ice type attacks. Why is ice getting... What is on this that thinks it shows up when I search ice? I don't even know what's... Is it icing? Wait, I don't know. Is it the slice? I don't know. That's so funny. Ice type moves on PVM Pokemon. Let's go check PVM. I don't think Ice Punch, what's it called, would do enough. Mamoswine's probably great, right? I feel like Mamoswine's probably good. Choice Scarf. Fuck, what? That's hilarious. That's actually ridiculous. Okay, that's just funny. That's so insane. Choice Scarf triggers ice. Emma can work, yeah. We do see a Murkrow. Should everybody bring a Murkrow or only a few? Let me check his cheat sheet as well. That'll help me out as per usual. Salamence cheat sheet. He says easy raid, easy life. Mental Herb Murkrow. Wait, why do you need... You do need a heal block, Mon. Should I bring... You only need one. Should I bring heal block or is Oso going to be our Giga Chat? Wait, am I on the wrong raid? Wait, Salamence. Yeah. Salamence wishes? We have one Merc. One Xatu. I've got block. One Murkrow. I can bring the Murkrow. Unless... I mean, I can also just do damage if people want. He does bring a Garchomp. Should I just bring a Garchomp for a Declaw, I assume?
And Salamence is pretty quick. You're going to want...
Heal block for Whiff, blah, blah, blah. 2 lead options. Resist ice types or dragon types with choice bands. I'll bring Chomp. Rest ice types. Okay. So mostly ice types. Watch the video. Okay. I should just watch the video.
Get a tail
No, I can't even be like, I can't even fight back. No, I should just Yo, actually real as fuck. I should just watch the video.
There's a couple ways you can go about doing it. If someone happens to have a Xatu with Magic Bounce, it can lead in Tailwind, and then everyone else can just lead with something they don't want in. That way, it's guaranteed. Otherwise, what you can do is you'll need 2 Tailwinds in the fight, probably. And you'll have 2 people with Murkrows. Both will need Mental Herbs because there's a Permataunt later. So you have the 2 Mental Herb Murkrows. They lead. If you get one, you have Tailwind on turn 1. The other option is if you just get 4 Pokemon that are faster than Salamence on turn 1, that's another option. I recommend you lead with either your Cloisters, which is a really easy Pokemon. A lot of people have those, just because the Cloister can live before Salamance's Moxie boosts make it super, super strong. So on turn 1, the Cloister can potentially live and give you an extra free 6% attack. Other than that, you have to lead with whatever your heal block mon is for the Wish of 50%, and then you're just going to be re-rolling over and over again until you either get fast Pokemon in on turn 1 or you get a Murkrow in on turn 1. The main Pokemon that you're going to want to be bringing your Ice types because that 4 times damage boost. You can use like the Vanillix Raid Pokemon that you got for the reward. I recommend obviously EV training it. Glaceon can be used. It's pretty slow though. You'll still want fast Pokemon overall, and you can bring Dragon types. So I recommend Ice types first, Dragon types if you have them, and then if you are bringing Dragon types, save your better items for them. The 4 times Ice weakness makes most Ice type attacks hit cap. And if you're hitting cap with very low items, you can save the choice bands for your Hydreigons, let's say Dragon Pulsing, or your choice bands for your Garchomps. Pretty much anything over the 90 base speed is going to outspeed Salamence until it finally Tailwinds, which is like the last automatic ability that it has. Sorry, there's a Permataunt, that's why you need that Mental Herb. I don't know if Scarf is. I
don't know if Scarf is troll. Alert! Who's alert? Alert! What's up, Eboja? This is how Pat sounds when he talked about lead. Hey, come on. Got any PvE mons to PvE good mons to finish Unova? And Unova, Crocodile is really good. Gyarados is always good in any region. Crocodile, Scrafty with Moxie, Crocodile with Moxie, stuff like that. Moxie mons are always amazing. Setup mons like D-Dance mons, fast Pokemon, etc., etc. If you Google top 10 Pokemon to beat PokeMMO, I have a really in-depth video that breaks it all down. Those would be good for any region in PokeMMO, not just like Unova.
Around 20 to 30%. You'll need to pay attention to which turn you use Tailwind. So let's say you use Tailwind on turn 1. It's the normal turn 5, so last 4 turns. You have to pay attention if you decide to use. You got all fast.
What the fuck? Okay. Okay. Here's another ice type. Ice. What do I got? What do I got? I mean, I could do a Starmie with... I could just do Weavile. I'm trolling. At W. Okay, boom. Now, what do I put on this? Is it worth to Starf Memo, or will we have Tailwind the entire time? If we'll have Tailwind, I don't know if it's worth. Jolly Truth and Reach before. Yeah. We should always... We have Tailwind. Okay. Okay, so I don't know if it's worth to Starf this ever then. I could do Wide Lens to make sure my ISO Crash doesn't... Honestly, I don't hate that. Wait, I should definitely have a Wide Lens. Wait, please tell me. Oh my god, no, because they're going to be so expensive. Oh my god, please don't tell me this. Please don't tell me this. Oh, they're cheap. Okay, Pog. Yoink. Okay. Oof, okay. Where is he at locationally? Kanto Island 7. I'm so hyped to get this done. I'm so hyped, boys. Over Blizzard because AoE moves damage the... Oh, Ice Beam over Blizzard? On like every mon, you think? I do have this on my vanilla. It's good call. If that's like super relevant, even with Hail Up and stuff. I still Crash is what I have here. Murkrow, blah, blah, blah. This is Declaw. And then this is Crash as... Oh, this is not the... I'm so glad I checked my Pokemon. I'm so glad I checked my Pokemon. Holy fuck, this Weavile was almost the trolliest mon I could have... All right, well, crisis averted. Holy shit, just don't mind me, just Patrouski trolling another kind group of PVM Gigachads. Please ignore that. Whole foul play incident part 2. The Patrouski raid situation is insane. New drama video being posted soon. I almost fucked that up so hard. Holy crap. Okay. I should some ice type. Should I just bring Starmie and Ice Beam? Even though it's not stab. I feel like that's actually good. Maybe I'm dumb. I feel like it's fast. It'll do a lot of damage. It's modest. I feel like this is probably good. Someone else has Scarf Zato, I believe. The Patrouski Weavile incident was almost insane. Yeah. Big drama. I feel like I just bring this. I feel like that's fine. Can I Life Orb for it? Yeah. Orb. Do I have Ice Gem on that? Okay. Okay. My day's honestly been really good. Like, it's been a good... I'm still recovering, I feel like, from the fucking New Year, bro. Holy shit. I drank way too much, boys. But that's what New Year's is all about, okay? That's the... Hey, you live and you learn. I'm 26, bros. If I'm not making mistakes still, then what's the point, you know? We gotta make some mistakes. We gotta crack a few eggs along the way. We gotta bring a few foul play crocodile to some raids, fellas. You know, we gotta make some mistakes, okay? It's okay. Let me scroll up here. You're just training for the Civil Party? I cannot. I might just not. I think I'm gonna not drink that. Bro, the drunkest I've ever been was at last year's Super Bowl party. I can't do it. Dude, I cannot. Holy fuck. I actually like, holy shit. Yeah, I can't do it. Shut the fuck up, Tom. You're so troll. It's not allowed. We'll have to see. We'll have to play it by ear. Dude, that's amazing, Retzo. Dude, nice. Here we go again, folks. Stop the presses because the Patrouski, the self-proclaimed master... I'm really glad I've never self-proclaimed that. Master Tactician and Pokemon Raid Prodigy is out here nearly unleashing the trolliest Weavile on yet another raid battle. And I mean, again, question mark? That's what this isn't even a learning moment anymore. It's practically his brand at this point. Like, Patrouski, babe. It's been 10 minutes since your last disaster. Are we speedrunning how quickly you can lose all credibility as a raid? Oh my god. Credibility as a raid strategist is amazing. Oh, geez, Louise. I hope it's clear. Obviously, this guy, I love the copy pasta memes. I hope it is 1,000,000% clear. I am not a good PVM player, and I'm not a good PvP player. I try to be sufficient at everything in PokeMMO to make guides for the average player That's my goal. And my specialty really comes down to shiny hunting and grinding, right? That's what I'm the best at. That's what I'm good at, right? I hope that I never come off as, you know, talking out of my depth, and I try to touch on everything lightly. And because of that, I try to qualify a ton. Go watch Cav. I say all the time, go watch Cav for PVM. Go watch AFC Adino, Spidget for PvP. Like I try, and I know there's like that's all memes, but like just in case anybody's actually concerned or worried, you know, I like to address memes somewhat seriously. I am not an expert, but I don't claim to be an expert on things I'm not. My list for that is very high, whatever. When I say that I'm a PokeMMO expert or veteran, it does not mean that I'm an expert at everything in the game. You just can't be as well, right? You know, there's too many things to do, too much to do. Anyways, let's go ahead and make sure we're prepped for this raid properly. Let's go ahead and see if we make sure we have everything we need. They cooked you, Pat. Hey, sometimes you gotta get cooked to be a chef, okay? Make sure Merc has mental herb. I do have, and I lead with him. Okay, I do have mental herb, Merc. I'm supposed to lead with him. Okay. No, dude, no rush, Tally. I'm over here taking my damn time. You're perfect, dude. You know. Okay. So I lead with Merc. Do I lead with Merc and go for the Tailwind, I assume? Okay. I'm basically just gonna, you guys tell me when he's gonna roar the first turn, right? Get music back on. What the hell? This song's a banger. I like Make Waves. It's cute. I was supposed to get lunch after that. I'll get lunch after this raid. Dude, dude, I need to be on a diet, bro. Don't lead Merc, Pat. Wait, I'm trolling. Xatu is heading? Okay, that's what I kind of thought, but okay. Is it okay if I lead Vanillix? You get backup Merc? Okay. I guess the lead... Can I lead Vanillix and set Hail? I feel like that's the play, right? Ice Gem Starmie. It probably is better too. It's a very micro... You're right. I feel like that's better. It's a micro difference, but I think you're right. It needs it more than the... Good call. It's slightly better. How dare y'all question me? Everything's able to get roared. It doesn't get pulled with roar. Yo, okay, I'll shut up and listen to Oso. My bad. My bad. Yo, congratulations, Asif. Asif? If I'm saying it wrong, let me know. Yell at me. He's rating your mom currently? How did you know? How did you know it was on my to-do list? Raids to catch up on. How did he know? Wow. I guess you know me pretty well, Flix. I guess you know me pretty well at this point. Okay. Lead Murkrow. Okay. I think I'm ready. All right, fellas, it is time for the Salamence raid, the 12th and final raid that I need for PokeMMO to unlock the ability to fight Jirachi, which I'll be doing tomorrow. I want to say once again, these are less so raid guides, even though it says raid guides in the title. I should be really, really clear, versus more like just my first attempt, my experience with it. It's for documenting purposes and you know, having every single raid, the full fight in detail up on YouTube in a video format so we can look back on it in the future. That's really important, as well as hopefully maybe guiding some people along the way. I think it can be used as a decent guide, but I also recommend checking out Cav's channel for the best PVM guides and raid guides in PokeMMO, as well as his Xmas raid document, which really goes over things and allows for some cheat sheets to a lot of raids as well. So this is the Salamence raid. I'm leading with a Tailwind Murkrow, and then someone else is also leading with a Xatu here. Okay. Yeah, Xatu. So at the start of the fight, he roars everybody essentially. So all your leads get switched around anyway, except for Xatu, I believe. So Xatu's gonna go ahead and set Tailwind. I just go ahead and go for most of this raid is spamming ice type attackers. It's whatever ice types you have. So I've brought Cloyster, I've brought Starmie with Ice Beam and Ice my weakest one, Ice Gem. Well, I guess Garchomp's technically my weakest. I have Choice Band Garchomp with Dragon Claw. You really want Ice type attacks, 4 times is better than Dragon Claw, but Dragon types can work. I would say you want like 2 or less Dragon types though. You mostly want Ice types. The 4 times effectiveness goes a long way. The Salamence is going to get super boosted, as you can see from Moxie, and just one-shot everything you have. So it's really just a DPS check, a DPS battle, setting up Tailwind on the first turn, using Xatu to not get bounced to make it guaranteed that you get up that Tailwind. Ooh. And then pretty much just from there, spamming it down with Ice type attack. So this actually should be a pretty easy raid. We'll have a Tailwind in the back. Yeah, we'll have Tailwind in the back. So I have my Murkrow in the back with Tailwind with Mental Herb. That is important. You do want Mental Herb on your Tailwinders, specifically Murkrow, because there's a permanent taunt, I believe, that happens later in the fight. Yeah. Your sole objective is to reset Tailwind, use Mamoswine early so it doesn't get outsped. Okay. I can use Mamo early. Because yeah, Mamo is one of my slower mons. I need Tailwind up. I try to always just do that in every raid, to just bring out your slower mons first when you have access to Tailwind. But it's also possible, I believe it's possible for Salamence to set Tailwind. It's not a wild shiny if there's a noise. Okay, we turned it off, smart. So here I just go for Crash. Crash is 90% accuracy, so I do have a wide lens on my Mamoswine. Very important to keep in mind. Ice Beam coming from Abomasnow, nice. Crash hitting and doing 6%. You want to just be doing damage cap. You just want to be doing damage cap. Yeah, exactly. Using your slower mons first when you have Tailwind and they don't. Exactly. You do want to specifically use Ice Beam on Vanillix over Blizzard because you don't want to kill the ads, from what I've been told. So I specifically am going to use Ice Beam instead of Blizzard, even though Blizzard would be more damage. It damage caps anyway. Once again, you're doing damage cap. You're doing all you really can do. I probably could have put Choice Specs on my Starmie for the Ice Beam. I probably maybe should have, but it's Ice Gem as well, so it shouldn't really matter. We'll have to see. Once again, still just slower mons here, I think, first. We still have turns of Tailwind. I should be keeping an eye on when our Tailwind wears out, but it shouldn't be out yet. I think I just go slower mons first. I don't know if I have that much that slow. I can check 264 speed versus 226. I'll just go the Vanillix here. Yeah, let's see. Tailwind, 3 turns remaining. So I'm just gonna Ice Beam down Ments. We get into... Oh, I forgot about that. To be fair... Oh, this is why it's not a great guide. I apologize. You do have to heal block Ments. That's important. Heal block Ments later in the fight. I assume based on percentage of HP. So you probably just want to go ahead and go for a heal block on Ments around 50% HP is my guess. This is a first impression of the raid. First attempt while using other guides. This is the last raid that I need, which I'm super excited for. Last raid that I need to be done to get the wishing tags, or all of them, to be able to unlock Jirachi. He wished last turn 60. Thank you. So he wishes at 66. I missed it. Apologies. He wishes at 66% HP. It's crazy that it's so wild. Does Raichu wish for him? It's so weird that Salamence gets wished on. Salamence uses wish? What the fuck? It's so weird. I didn't even know he could get wish. Super, super weird. Okay. Doing really good damage so far, but honestly, like, as we can see, it's pretty tight. I believe we still have Tailwind up, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm going to double check with my team just to make sure. I've been trying to watch it. It does stink that you can't check your Tailwind without having Mons on the field. So you really have to watch that. I'm just going to bring in, I guess, Starmie here. It's kind of fine. I think we're fine. We can see Tailwind, 2 turns remaining. Okay. We might just be totally fine. But I got to keep an eye on that. It's very, very, very important. Ice Beam here. 1 turn remaining. So with 1 turn remaining, I just need to do Tailwind on the last turn of the fight, essentially, right? Wait, we freeze? Okay, the freeze! Wait, huge? He'll definitely dethaw. Let's see where. We're just doing 6% every attack. There's the perma taunt. There's the, so everything is taunted like from this point, I believe. Well, you need mental herb. Oh, the crash missed. That sucks. That's okay. We do miss a 90% crash. Wait, does he just move through freeze? He just gets to freeze, does nothing. He just used tailwind through. Okay. So freeze actually, I've never seen the Raidmon freeze before. He actually did nothing. It didn't do anything. That's why. It was just earthquake and killing everything. So with 1 turn remaining, I don't bring in tailwind yet. I'm pretty sure I go damage and bring in tailwind in the last turn. I think that's the play. Bro, there's gonna be no. It petered. Okay, no. It petered. Watch for the peter. We go tailwind. Watch for the peter. Watch out. Gotta be a glitch? I don't know. I guess they're supposed to just move through frozen. Raids are crazy, dude. Any peters? Yeah, any peters in chat? Keep an eye out for your peters. Gotta watch out for it. We do mental herb. Get the proc. Get to go for the tailwind here. Yeah, there. So even the mons switching in are falling for the taunt, as you can see, which is super relevant. So now I go for the tailwind. Beautiful. We should be good now. We should be fine. We got the freeze early and it messed up heal block timing. Wait, that's so unfortunate. Is there our weaker mons coming in? But we're still doing like 4%, which is awesome. Like, if you're still doing 4%. Oh no. That crit. Wait, was this Suicune? Oh, that was unfortunate. I don't think the Suicune... I think the Suicune was slower even through Tailwind. That was really unlucky. That was unfortunate. That's crazy, actually. Damn. Suicune was too slow. This might be a loss. It's going to be really close. I might need to bring a another ice type. That's so... It's going to be really close. 16... 17. Oh, this might be a loss. I've never been outsped. Oh, there's no way we do... This might be a loss, boys. 4% times... This is probably a loss. Actually, if we can have 2 people do 6... If we can have 2 people do 6% and then 2 do 4%, we're fine. Come on. I need to at least do 4% or I'm trolling. Ice Beam does 5. Please at least do 4. The Runer. Please the Runer. Please the Runer. Ice Punch 6. Okay. This is so close. We got it. This is going to be really close. 4. Okay. 4. We do 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 4. We're dude, that was close. That was legit scary. Holy shit. That was like we had like a 1.2% damage margin there. Because that Garchomp also probably does 4%. We literally only won that. Yeah, last turn. Because he definitely EQs and kills us all there. We definitely only won that by 1.2%. Yes, that Icicle crash. Dude, yes. That Icicle crash missing almost cost us that raid. That was crazy. Woo, that was scary. That was real scary. Wide lens if you have them, fellas, but obviously it's a weird item, you know. That was scary. Good job to my team. Great fights, everybody. Thank you ever for joining me. The wishing tag began to move. 3 times 31 as well. It began to move. Wishing star. We can officially do Jirachi. Now, am I doing Jirachi today? I don't know. I might wait, boys. I think that's a mission. That's a goal we save for tomorrow, most likely. But thank you guys for joining me for watching the Salamence raid. It's been a tough journey doing all these raids and this amount of time for this event. Like the video if you guys enjoyed it. Dislike if you didn't. Subscribe to the channel for daily PokeMMO videos. I'm not ending the stream, just this quick raid video. Discord's down below if you're looking for people to do raids with during this event. Follow the Twitch for streams like this, Discord. And if you want to go above and beyond and support the channel, the best way to do so is with Factor. There should be a link in the description, or at least on the stream and stuff. 50% off your first Factor order using my link in the description. I'm going to peace out. Have a good day and good luck on your guys' raids. Peace. Not ending stream. The stream is not over. It's just a video. The stream is not over. The stream is not ending. The stream is not ending. I just need to eat lunch. I need to eat hot dogs. I need to eat so many hot dogs. The stream is not ending. We just have a hot dog break coming up. A hot dog break, okay? A hot dog break. Okay, okay. Hot dog break. Stream is not ending. Short stream, Sag. Stream is not ending. We are just having a hot dog break. I am so hungry, okay? Glizzy break. Oh, I should be saying that. It is once again time for me to transform into my alter ego, Patrouski the Glizzy Gobbler. Let me BRB. Okay, let me give me a solid 5 to 10 minutes max, fellas. I'm gonna go BRB. We're gonna come back. We're gonna save Jirachi for tomorrow. We're gonna do some shiny hunting today, boys. And I want to go test. We're gonna test. When I get back, item magnet charm and heat more, because I feel like that could be fucking sick, and I really want to test it. So we'll do that when I get back. See you guys in a quick sec. Yes, go ahead. If there's any mods, actually, we can start the Twitch Gamba. I'll get that up. Will Pat get a shiny today? 30 minutes, yes or no? Make your predictions now. Now go take, after you make your prediction, go take a stretch break. Chat, I know that you're sitting on your ass playing video games 10 hours a day, okay? So am I, okay? Just take a stretch break every 3 hours at least, okay? That's all I ask, okay? Be right back. Okay, we are so back. Sorry about that. It was a long AFK. Sorry about that. Okay. So we're done with raids. At least what I want to do today. What's up? What's up, gamers? Okay. All right, so we are done with raids from this point forward. We actually did everything I wanted to do today, which was Salamence, Gardevoir. I don't even remember now. What was the other one? Togekiss, which is really, really tough. Thank you for the 3 months. What's up? What's up, Retzo? I'll properly thank you in a quick step. But we're done with raids. We have Jirachi to do, but we're going to save that for tomorrow. I feel like that'll be fun. What I want to do next is I want to test. Like, I saw how insane the Heatmore farm looked. I want to just go test it. I already have a shiny Heatmore, which is kind of funny. So, like, a second Heatmore is kind of funny, but I don't know. I think it's worth it. I also got this Heatmore on Thanksgiving, which is kind of funny. But I want to test it because it seems like such an insane money-making method plus shiny hunt. Plus, I can use item magnet charm and all these things. So I'll do a dedicated video actually testing it. But let's go. Let's get set up. You just need a choice band, usually thief, bayonet for this kind of hunt. I know Iron Ball's expensive, but I've heard the art like they're spawning less, and I'm more familiar with Flame Orb. I don't know if it's actually a good. I know that Flame Orb has been a good money making method in the past. I don't know if Iron Ball is, sort of thing, but I could be wrong. And Matt, dude, that's amazing. Dude, congrats to them, Hank. That's so sick. Retzo, thank you for the fucking 3 months, man. 3 months of Twitch Prime. What's up, fellas? I still have one glizzy to eat. Look how long this glizzy is. I got the long boy. Like, they're longer than the bun, you know? Ketchup, mustard. It's not even like, it's like, there's bun length glizzies, right? Which are like bun length. This is longer than the fucking. That's a banger. I'm just saying. I believe people farm iron balls from Mawile hordes. I believe that's the strat. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, Mawile might not actually be as good as we think it is, but I could be wrong. Do I actually have any extra flame orbs? I only have one. Okay. Is their price still crazy? Let's go check. Is someone else farming them already? Still 25k. Okay. Let me finish my glizzy and we'll start the challenge. I'm going to timer up. Dude, you were super helpful to me, Tally. Thank you, man. Like,
close your eyes.
I love doing raids with my viewers in the community. Like, it's just better for everybody, right? I don't know. I'm lucky. People are always so like responsive on stream as well. Like, it's crazy that it's insane and in a ridiculous privilege. I can just be on stream and be like, oh yeah, who needs a raid or whatever. Actually, you know what I can do? I can use the shiny charm as a timer. That's more fun. Let's do that. That's more fun. Actually, we can say who the Shiny Wars captains will be. Who wants to make a guess? Oh shit. I don't even know, man. As PokeMMO, he's just in team chat. I feel like PokeMMO could be one. I could see that. I could see Hoki being one if he wanted to alongside streams. JDB Tree's never been a captain. I feel like him or Kuroshi obviously could if they wanted to. I don't know. I honestly don't know. That's some guesses, I guess. What's one more? Normally Commander plus. Like, okay, gotcha. I think Rayquaza has been a captain. I could see that. I think it's been a captain before. I'm not as in tune with the team as I'd like to be, unfortunately. Always, I'm just so busy with stuff. Love Team Mr. to death. Item magnet. Okay, I'm excited to try these. Oh no, we don't even have to shiny charm. The item magnet charm is our timer. Oh, that's so dumb. I have 112 of these. What? I think I bought all of them for 25k a piece, right? 112. What the fuck? Wait, Mist is gonna be a captain? Wait, that's awesome. That's so sick. That's so sick. How do you feel about them nerfing Jirachi and Tangrowth? I spent like 6 hours straight fighting them for them. I am not a fan of the "it was hard for me, therefore it should be hard for you" mentality. I could make the same argument with shiny hunting, where up until 2017, the game was single encounters only and time swipe hordes didn't exist, right? And that literally made shiny hunting like 4 times faster, and EV training and XP training. Hordes are one of the best additions to the game, right? I'm not a fan of, oh, it was really hard for me, therefore it should be hard for you. I'm a fan of, let's change things and adapt things to where they are the best for everybody, right? If they were too hard, I think it's good to nerf them, right? If they're too easy, I think it's good to buff things, right? I just want things to be good for, I don't care about in relation to my experience, right? Yes, plus the difficulty, like, I did Tangrowth prior to the buff, or the nerf, sorry. And it took us like 7 or 8 tries because we got really bad Omni Boost RNG. That shit was lame, you know? I would never, yes, I think it's super, if it does bother you, your feelings are valid. It's totally fair. Just take that with what you will. And like, I think if you have an issue with that, then yes, waiting for raids to see if they get nerfed is really smart. That's what I kind of did, except for Tangrowth. I fucked up there, but if you're waiting into RNG, yes. I think the ancient power stuff was too RNG focused. But I understand if someone just said like, hey man, you know, I don't think it, you know, if someone came out and was like, hey man, I understand why Tangrowth was nerfed and I honestly get it and it should have been, but it still frustrates me or whatever. I think that's totally, you know, share your feelings. It's super fair. It's super fair. What's up, Novenger? Get 2 more in this land. I'm probably, yeah, if anybody wants item magnet charm. Item magnet charm link plus 2 spots. Check W. I'll pop charm too. Oh, you're amazing. Wait, can I advertise that? Wait, plus shiny charm from Oso. So shiny charm plus 2. I don't, maybe doctor, I don't know. I think it's fine. Yeah, I super understand being really annoyed by it, Tom. I just don't know if it makes it, wouldn't change anything, you know? Give us another wishing stone. Huge. Why do we nerf everything, man? I hate it. Nerfs are usually really good for the game and really good for the economy and really good for most things long term. We did all raids pre-nerf. People just want to cry about what we want to do. Less effort, more profit. I think it's a balance. I think the I think it's a balance. Okay, I feel like you're being a little. I feel like you're being not even a lot not understanding, Lexus. I feel like you're not. There's like no empathy here, which is a little rough, you know. It's you don't even need empathy. It's about what's best for the game, right? The problem was that raids were too difficult because of RNG. It was Omni boosts that made most of the raids broken. Tangrowth and what's it called? And you have to think about like, what percentage of players do you want to be able to beat raids? Do you want 20%? Do you want 10%? Or do you want 1%, right? What percentage of players should be able to beat all the raids? Or do you want, like, that's a whole other like philosophy design. I feel like PokeMMO has always been pretty dedicated towards the high end and like, you know, veteran player, right? There is empathy, I assume. Well, that's the wait, Lexus, this is so fun. Imagine if so Lexus, let me analogize your position, right? Imagine if I was like, yeah, I'm rich, you know, I made a bunch of money, right? I'll show empathy when someone else makes their first $1 million. Like, I don't know, man. Like, it's a lot tougher than that. It's a lot more difficult, a lot more complicated. That doesn't mean we should, you know, give everybody $1 million, but maybe we, you know, try to make it as fair as possible, right? Why is it different with it's not. No one said it is. It's not, man. The difference is 30,000 is a good shiny rate for shinies that people believe, and we think that not having Omni Boost be an RNG, be a deciding factor of whether you can win or lose, you know? That's not skill based, right? They nerf Gardevoir, yes, as well. You can decide where that you can decide where that you can't see me. I can see you. What's up, Ahmed? You can decide you know, where it's at, right? I'm playing it perfectly. So once again, my question becomes, we're just gonna have different goals, I think, Lexus. Like, if you were to ask me how many players should be able to beat the raids, I'd probably say 20% of players. I don't know what your number is. Like, there's gonna be different design philosophies and different goals, right? That's something it's really tough to balance things as well around solo queuing versus teams. You have to do somewhere in the middle, right? It's never going to be perfect for everybody. You just want it to be the average, right? You know, it's totally fair if we have different goals, you know? I love Shiny Wailord, the Great Wailord. All right. Okay. Let me practice. Everybody ready? Yeah, it's if your goal is you want raids to only be doable for the top 1%, I think that's a fine opinion to hold, but I think I would argue that hurts the game. I think it's too rude, Jericho. I think that's too exclusive, and I'm all for exclusivity, right? Like, I'm all for, because it makes things special, right? There should be certain. I think if you want exclusivity content, look at Heatran, right? Look at Heatran. Look at even the Jirachi raid itself is really hard, right? Like, how many Heatrans are on the GTL? Even Alpha Suicune, yeah. It might already be in that 1% figure, right? There's 27 Heatrans on the GTL. Like, we're probably already at that 1%, you know. You have to think about the average player. The average player of Pokemon, not that you should... I think one of the biggest mistakes games make is balancing too much content around the average player, but also a big mistake that the biggest issue that I always call it 2-year veteran syndrome, 2-year veteran, like, ego, right? What happens in a lot of games and a lot of hobbies is when you're new to the game, you are like, oh my god, there's so much to learn, so exciting, Pog. When you're 2 years into a hobby, an interest, a vegan, whatever, you're like, oh my god, like, I'm so good, I know everything, everybody else needs to learn, pick up the pace, noobs annoy me and noobs bother me, yada yada yada. And then when you're like a 4 to 5 year veteran, you're like, holy shit, I have so much to learn, that's so exciting, all over again. You realize how much there is, right? And you are kind of like, wow, also new players are the backbone of the community and keep our game afloat at all, right? I have to think about it more, German. I don't have much time to think about it, honestly. I think raids are fair. Yeah, I think if anything, raids are a little tough in terms of the Pokemon you need to prep in the amount of time. Like, okay, let's say you have to prep. I think it's fair to say you probably need like 16 different Pokemon prepped, maybe more, maybe less, but like, it's a decent number. What's 6 times? Let's say 18. Let's say you need 3 different teams, right? The average person can't prep 18 Pokemon within 14 days regardless, right? And it's fair to say, I've beaten all 12 raids, Macho. I just haven't done Jirachi. It's me. I'm the 2-year vet. Yeah, you get it, Chad. I'm scared of this nice evolution of PvE content to become casual filth. But that, wait, do you see, like, wait, I'm sorry, but if you're describing things as casual filth, you're probably that 2-year ego that I'm worried about, right? The kind charitable thing would be, I'm worried I really like high end, I really like difficult PvE. I want to have enough difficult PvE to challenge me as a player, and hopefully they don't prioritize casual players or the average player too much, or, like, you know, like, if you're saying things like the term casual filth, you know, you're already being so aggressive, and so, yeah. I just haven't done Jirachi yet. Okay, let me get started on my Heatran test. I said humorous way, but it's just too much. If you're advocating for positive change, right? You can't say something like become casual filth if I may be allowed to call this in a humorous way. That's like, how do I, like, wow, I can't wait to pork your fat, stupid mom later, if I may say so in a humorous way. Like, I don't know, I don't know if just because you say something in a humorous way after it makes it okay. I don't know, man. I don't know if you can just do that. It's kind of base though. It's kind of funny. All right, let's okay. Anyways, let's test Heatran. Let's actually get this started. Okay. I think voluptuous is probably there's probably fine. We could say voluptuous. I'm down. Anyways, voluptuous added to the vocabulary. Hey Pat, my mom is asking when you're coming tonight. At the same time. I'm sorry, that's an insane. Okay, let's focus on okay. Let's do this test. Let's do the test. Alrighty, fellas. Yo, what's up? My name's Patrouski, and today I am retesting one of my personal favorite money-making methods of all time, which is Frisk, Thieving, Heatmore for Flame Orbs. So what you need is some sort of high-level Ghost-type Pokemon with Frisk and Thief. You don't really need anything super specific. Like, the stats don't matter a whole lot. This is, like, hard overkill. You need to be able to kill, like, level 37 Heatmores. So it's not that crazy. This should be totally fine. It should be whatever way is fine. We can keep choice band. It doesn't really matter. I love you, Tom. I'm sorry. Tell me, Tom, right now. Tell me why removing choice band matters. Tell me right now. And if it's irrelevant, I'm timing you out. Tell me, because why would you backseat me? Thief, dumbass. Why does it matter? He's right. You need empty space when thieving. Okay, time me out for 10 minutes. Okay, he's actually like so right. Wait a minute. No, time the wait.
All right, so we are done with raid.
Wait, does Tom have mod? Give him his mod back. Wait, give him his Hey, give him his mod back. No, that's a dessert. No, I was so wrong. The Patrouski PokeMMO thief situation is insane. Dude, I've just been I've had so much going on. I'm not gonna like complain. If I'm forgetful of stuff recently, guys, I'm sorry. I'm not at my best right now when it comes to PokeMMO, and I apologize for that. IRL has been kicking my ass. The holiday events, the IRL holidays. There's been a lot going on. I'm really sorry. You're totally right there, Tom. Good fucking call. Holy shit. Okay. Let's redo that. Let's redo it, boys. Fuck it, we do it live. What's this? Fuck we do it live. Okay. Okay, Tom, you were so right. Brit's on top for 1 minute, okay? Fuck you. Only for 1 minute, okay? Okay. Yo, what's up? My name's Patrouski, and today we are retesting one of my favorite shiny hunting methods, which also makes really solid Pokeyen per hour during the Christmas event in PokeMMO, because Flame Orbs have gone up in price, up to around 25k or so. Make sure to check the price of this item before trying out this money-making method, because it's possible it's changed a little bit. Also, on top of Flame Orb's price being adjusted, Item Magnet Charm has recently been buffed. So I'll be using the new and improved Item Magnet Charm 100%, I think, which costs around, at the moment, 27k or so. So we're going to factor that into our cost of doing this method. So it's going to cost us around 27k an hour to pop that. But we're basically, the basic strategy is to use a Frisk, Thief, high-level Ghost-type Pokemon. You want to make sure that you have no item on your Pokemon, because otherwise it won't be able to thief the item off of the Pokemon. And I'll show you what it looks like here in a quick second. Essentially, you want to just keep doing hordes. You need a sweet scent Pokemon. So I have a a Smeargle somewhere with Sweet Scent. Over here, a Smeargle with Sweet Scent. You want to have that PP maxed. We're going to be Sweet Scenting for Heatmore Orbs, while also Frisk and Thieving for items. And you want to just essentially make sure to take the Flame Orb off of the Pokemon every time. So I'm going to head over to the location. We should be able to... I'm curious. Previously, when I tested this method, I was able to get around 10 Flame Orbs per hour. So if we do 10 times right now 25k a piece, that would make it possible to get 250,000 Pokeyen per hour while going for an amazing shiny. I haven't shown you yet, but shiny Heatmore is also amazing. So let's go check what that looks like. A really underrated all black shiny. If you like Charizard, you'll love shiny Heatmore. Beautiful stuff. So let's go ahead and go test it. You want to head over to the Pokemon League in Unova. Head all the way to the left. Once you head over to the Victory Road, bike all the way down here. And then just like this guy's doing, go ahead and pop your Sweet Scents. So I'm going to go ahead and pop my item Magnet Charm. That's going to act as our timer for today. We're going to do this for 1 hour to see how much Pokeyen we can gain. Let's go ahead and get started. Pop our Sweet Scent. Pop our Sweet Scent. And here's our first Heatmore time swipe forward. So a lot of things have been changed recently in PokeMMO based on items. It seems like there was a lot of changes, a lot of buffs and nerfs regarding both different types of things. So I'm curious to see whether it's an overall buff or an overall nerf. So let's go ahead and just get started. I'll see you guys with the first item. You want to basically just sit here and get encounters until you eventually see the Frisk thing pop up. So I'll show you guys when that happens. Don't do stuff like that, guys. If I'm making a video, I know it's a little memey, but like, don't say I'm... Hot take. Please don't say I'm sniffing you as I'm trying to record a video. Okay? I'm sorry. I don't mean to be... Like, I'm trying to focus. I don't mean to be a dick. I'm really sorry, you know, but yeah. Okay. Now we do Sweet Scents. Charm is popped. Keep an eye out for the memers. Salamence is done. Let me update my raids to catch up on thing. Nothing yet. I'm curious to see how many I get. Okay. So now we just teleport. After each inventory of Sweet Scents, aka every 6 Sweet Scents or so, or pretty much every if you have it PP maxed, you want to make sure you have either a teleport ocarina or a teleport Pokemon to teleport back to the PC. Teleporting is noticeably faster than fly because it'll put you right in front of the daycare center, or right in front of the Nurse Joy, as opposed to fly putting you outside of the building. So now, same thing, just head back down here and just do your Sweet Scents. We've done 1 inventory of Sweet Scents so far, only around 2 minutes in. Yeah, no items so far. I'll see you guys with the first Frisk proc. Heatran Shiny is, I mean, mostly black. I don't know if it's all black, but like, just color-wise, right? Unless I'm colorblind. How long of a run do you prefer Leppas? This is a great question. Usually Leppas are when you have to run through like grass or run through some sort of other wild encounter to get to the spot. Still no Frisk proc. Name of the mod. I have a video on it. I can link you it here in a quick sec, James. But let me keep an eye out for this Frisk proc. I can try to link you the video in a quick... Unless someone else, unless one of my mods has it. I wonder if they did lower the... Yeah, that Litwick is a good example. You can use a Frisk Wigglytuff. That's fine. Which vid? It's called like a shiny hunting mod that every Pokemon player should use. It's called like a Beldum on the thumbnail. I can unblock you, Ahmed. Don't worry. Give me 1 sec. It's really just, I actually don't even mind it that much if you're just doing it on, but don't do it when I'm recording videos. I just already have a hard time focusing. And if you're spamming that you're smelling Patrouski, you know, in videos, yeah, maybe please don't do that. Why there's 0 shiny unknown like GTL? That's a great question. This is a great question. Why are there 0 shiny unknown on the GTL? With stuff like that, it's usually because unknown is a Pokemon you really have to seek out to shiny hunt, right? There's not really any way to accidentally encounter unknowns during the PokeMMO storylines, right? So what happens is you only end up seeing shiny unknowns if you specifically go try to shiny hunt for unknown. So people who are specifically shiny hunting for it usually want to actually own it and keep it, if that makes sense. It's a great question. No, I'm sorry. It's okay. It's okay. Just, yeah. Oh, wow. Hey, good luck to you, Flo. Seems like some unlucky Flo. Good luck to you, man. Good luck to you, dude. Okay. Yeah, being 75k dry is rough. Like during the holiday boost. How many of those encounters were during the boost, man? That's brutal. No items so far. I am shocked to see. People have been saying the item rate seems like an overall nerf, you know? Popped 15 charms. Did you hunt efficient on those charms? Good luck to you. I mean, it seems like RNG flow. Good luck to you, man. Yeah, Josh Watt's pretty... Yeah, this already seems like a nerf to me. $45 minutes and gotten on? Wait, what? Okay, thank you for the... Yo, Cat Bongo, ban your name. Thank you for the 5 months, dude. What's up, gamer? What's up, dude? No first proc yet is crazy. And got 2, yeah. That's really, really interesting. I wonder if it'll get adjusted. I thought so too, Ariza, but there were some other maybe it's bugged? I don't know. Doesn't seem like the best money-making method. It's not, and I don't think I said that, right? It's one of the best money-making methods to do while shiny hunting and while getting a lot of encounters per hour. You end up getting like 800 encounters per hour or so. That's the benefit, is to like previously you've been able to make around 120k Pokeyen per hour while shiny hunting, right? No one ever said, and this is not the best money per hour by any means. If we can get 4 flame orbs in an hour, yeah, that's ideal. This definitely seems hard nerfed post the Christmas update. I'm not gonna lie. It might even have been accidentally nerfed too much. They might be trying to fix that. I will say, if we can just get, at their current price at 25k a piece, if we can just get 4 in an hour, that would still be, like, in my opinion, very good. Previously, this method, the goal of that is not to make the most Pokeyen per hour. It's to make a solid amount of Pokeyen while also shiny hunting, right? So payday pickup is your general bottom floor of like money making methods you want to do, which makes around 100 to 120k Pokeyen per hour. Doing flame orb farming previously made around 100 to 120k per hour, but you're also getting like 600 to 800 encounters per hour doing ×5 hordes for a shiny heat. So that's the main thing. I will say, yeah, with item magnet charm being used, you do want to idealistically get at least 5 flame orbs per hour, because that would cancel out the price for that. So you would still end up getting about 100k profit per hour while shiny hunting. That's the goal. So if we want to see 5 flame orbs within the hour. We're at 0 so far, 8 minutes in, which is not great, I will say. Ahmed, I am in the middle, man. This is, come on, dude. And some people are just younger on the internet, but like this, you if you're younger in my audience, you have to act with some maturity, because this is just not, it's not mature, man. Don't be spamming about, you know, don't say you're gonna, I'm sorry, hot take, don't spam about how you're gonna sniff me about while I'm making a video and then spam about being unblocked. I'm doing a 1 hour test. I'm answering questions. I'm doing a lot of other things. Come on, man. Have some respect. Have some social skills. You know, be patient. What turn back cave is like without a magnet charm? It seems like everything is like super nerfed. Yeah. I want to go back to Thief up to a giant nerf. It seems like item prices are at least adjusting to reflect on it, but yeah, this is pretty crazy. Okay, too far, Nappy. Too far. Yeah, Kyle's. Anyways, all right, it was done this morning. This is so crazy. So we're hoping for at least one flame orb every 15 minutes. That's the goal. I will say less flame orbs will equal more encounters per hour. So like, hilariously, even if we end up with around 5 flame orbs or whatever, like half the items, it would actually be a buff. Because you would get more encounters per hour, which is nice. I probably should have tracked my encounters at the start. I can go double check though on the encounter counter. It's cold. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime, man. Thank you, dude. I really appreciate it. Oh my god, shut up. 47.29 was the start. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime, man. I really fucking appreciate that, dude.
This definitely...
Man, nothing so far. Wow. Yo, dude, much love to you, November. Have a good day, dude. I thought I saw it for a sec. I'm like literally desperate to see the frisk. Best, but yeah, Dratini. Yeah, the best place to shiny hunt Dratini is by far in is it Dragon? What is it? Oh man, the cave in Johto. Oh, I should know this off the top of my head. I'm so sorry. Is it oh, there's our first frisk, boys. Our first frisk. So once you get your first frisk, 10 minutes or so. That's honestly not bad. Once again, we just want to make sure, and this could actually end up being a buff if we're still able to get 5 flame orbs per hour. Then we'll actually end up having to thief less hordes. The money will be about the same per hour, as well as you'll actually end up getting more encounters per hour. We started with around 4,700 encounters, so I will be tracking that as well. In the past, you would get around 600 to 800. If you could get like 800 plus per hour, that'd be super, super good. So I'm curious to see how this method has been affected by these different buffs and nerfs and changes recently. Someone said, yeah, Dragon's Den. I'm sorry. I'm so fucking sorry, guys. A lot to do, and I'm getting distracted. Apologies. Slash all over the place today. Hilarious. I appreciate it, Jo. Hilarious. I already have a shiny Heatmore, but like, if I get a second one, it'd be kind of funny. I'm not opposed to it. It's great shiny. Yeah, we haven't seen an item yet, so that means this Heatmore has to have it. So let's go ahead and show you guys what it looks like to thief the item off of. There should be a little animation where the item is, yep, blasted across like that. The earlier you get it, once you get the item thiefed, you can actually just run from the encounter, which is nice, but we got on the very last one there. We do get the Flame Orb, beautiful, so we can go ahead and take that, and that is plus 25k added to our pocket. I did have one Flame Orb in my inventory, but it's untradeable, so keep that in mind. So anything we get on this stack will be pure profit. And that was the cost of, that Flame Orb was the cost of our item magnet charm. So from this point forward, any Flame Orbs we get are profit while shiny hunting. Once again, the benefit of this method is not to make the most Pokeyen per hour, it's to make good Pokeyen while also going for an awesome shiny, which I think is very cool. If you're, you know, playing the Christmas event while you're watching this, like, this is a perfect time to go for this. You get that 15% extra boost from the holiday boost while also making Pokeyen. It's really, really solid. It's a solid time to go for it. Yeah, any Flame Orbs I'll get from this, yeah, I'll be a sale or whatever. Magnets are 17k, dude. There's some crazy changes, man. I am making way more mistakes than usual breaking Galaxy. Exactly, and I apologize. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Weirdly Tough should work, I believe. I don't think you have to have a ghost type. Apologies if I think I made it sound like you do. You don't have to have one. Apologies. My apologies, one might say. What clip was which? Not double check or whatever real quick.
There's our first frisk, boys. Our first frisk.
Okay, that one. What was this clip? I will say this makes running from a frisk on accident more painful.
Yet, so that means this.
Yeah, okay, those are the two for the. Okay. Yeah, the only downside about this adjustment / change is that running from a frisk, like making that mistake, is now much more painful than it was previously, which is kind of interesting. Don't say holiday rate, it hurts. Why does saying holiday rate hurt? Oh, because you're dry. Good luck to you. Let's go gamble streak. Wait a minute. Ruh-roh, huh? Sorry, huh? Yeah, thank you, Oso. Oh, what the? I shot a little bit of lag. It's okay. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Okay. I walked a little too far there. That's okay, though. No, I don't. So, I will... Actually, this is a good... Here. Don't you use strings anymore, Pat? It's a good question. So... Wait, did I... Hello? Did my Streamlabs crash? Is my computer dying? What is happening? Wait, my computer is kind of dying. One sec. Let me close some stuff or something. What is happening? Okay, my computer is kind of exploding. Sorry, give me one sec. Delete that. Okay. Let me lower this. I'm so sorry, guys. Give me one sec. That's a good question. I feel like nobody's really been talking about that recently. The strings thing. Let me talk about it. Okay. Okay, this is a great question. I feel like I haven't heard that many people talk about it recently. Someone asked if I don't use strings anymore, and correct. I've actually stopped using custom strings. Not that you don't have to, and not that anybody needs to. I'm a crazy lag spike in game. They're weird. I have personally stopped using custom strings because the devs clearly want to get rid of them. So I am kind of just out of the goodness of my heart. It sounds not like that, but like to show respect to the devs, I'm purposely not using strings because they're trying to remove them. They're trying to get rid of them. They're trying to rebalance the game around strings. They're trying to standardize strings, which is something I've talked about for an extremely long time. It's very weird that we have to go search for some third-party program to play the game at a faster pace or to keep up with other players. I think it's very, very, very weird. And it'd be better and just happier and healthier for everybody if we could just play the game at said rate or at that close to that rate while not having to install some third-party program, right? Which they've seemed to successfully do. Most things are almost exactly the same pace post strings as they are doing, or pre strings versus post strings. Some things are slightly off, and I think they're trying to fix that. And they're trying to work out those quirks. But I'm not gonna try to make any more strings. I'm not trying to find the new strings. I'm not trying to constantly because they're trying to stop this. They think it's a problem. Now it's currently not bannable and currently not against the rules, but this is a guesstimation. They haven't said anything like this, but I believe it wouldn't surprise me is what I'm saying, that one day they do make strings against the rules or bannable, right? They're trying to get rid of them. They're trying to make them not part of the game, which I think makes a lot of sense. I mean, I predicted this like a year ago. If you go watch my old videos, I talked about the standardization of strings and how it's something they probably need to do eventually. It's just not good for balancing to have to seek out a third-party thing. I actually feel like go download some program to like put your game on 2x speed. That's not good, right? It's weird, it's clunky, it's awkward, right? So I'm not using strings because the devs seem to want to get rid of them, which I think is super fair. Most things in game right now are almost up to that speed. Certain things you could get a benefit from strings, but I'd rather not have the small benefit and just I'm trying to like future-proof myself, honestly, is the real, I guess, the real answer. So personally, I'm choosing not to use strings anymore. Well, so the first party alternative is like speeding up the game. So for those who don't know, they've sped up fossil farming or fossil popping. They sped up eggs. Like they've been speeding up a lot of the things that what's it called affects. It's a really good question, but yeah, I'm no longer using strings. Ugh. 4 months at the work. Sorry, there's a lot. Sorry, guys. There's a lot of stuff going. Apparently, a lot of chaos today. Why am I'm getting weird lag spikes. Is my GPU okay? What is happening? I keep all my duplicate OT shinies, but if someone like, I'm a big advocate of keeping OT shinies. If someone wanted to sell their duplicates, I think that's super fair. That's not something I would like. Like when people, the biggest thing, I mean, you can even sell your not duplicates, right? Like really do whatever you want to do and whatever works best for you. That's what I always say. But for so many years, people were making uninformed decisions when it came to selling their shinies. Like they would, get lucky during a storyline. Get a lucky shiny and then just instantly sell it. Nice frisk, okay, pod. And then instantly sell it before what's it called? Before even like sleeping on it for a single night, right? And that created a lot of seller's remorse. I don't know if that's a thing, but like it created so much regret, right? So many players regretted selling their first shiny. It was a big meme in the PokeMMO space, like, oh, selling your first shiny is like 99% of players regret selling their first shiny, right? So it was a big like, yeah. Yeah, no, I appreciate it, Oso. Thank you. How's the farming going? It's been pretty. We got a lot done today. We caught up on raids. We have all raids done except for the big 3. We still have to do Heatmore. We'll do after the event most likely. We still have to do Suicune before the event is over. We have to do Jirachi, but I finished like all the original 12, the first 12 leading up to it. How'd you get Heatran shiny? Sorry, I might have misspoke. I have Heatmore shiny. I'm sorry if I misspoke. Heatmore, not Tran. Mage staff. Ooh, that'd be interesting to see, Tally. That'd be interesting to see, man. So we've had 2 flame orbs in about 20 minutes. I mean, if we could get 6 flame orbs an hour, that'd be really good. If we could get that'd be very, very good. I think Jirachi, they got rid of the ancient power thing, right? Ever had a PokeMMO nightmare? Yes. Hey Pat, have you ever had a PokeMMO nightmare? I think anyone who's shiny hunted long enough, you've probably had shiny hunting nightmares and dreams, I guess. I have had, especially during Safari Week. I mean, if you spend enough time doing anything, you'll dream about it, right? So during Safari Week, when I'm shiny hunting in the Safari Zone 10 hours a day, I absolutely have had nightmares of shiny Pokemon running away from me in the Safari Zone. Absolutely. It's never happened yet, and it sounds hilarious, but yes, I have had PokeMMO nightmares. The worst nightmares I've ever had, you could actually ask, this is like a known thing in the RuneScape community. Ultimate Iron Man. Ultimate Iron Man have the worst nightmares. It is such a stressful way to play the game. I feel like I should like do like a documentary style, or someone should do a documentary style video on this, because it is like a well agreed upon thing in the Ultimate Iron Man scene. Ultimate Iron Man's, if you don't know, is an account type in old school RuneScape where you don't have access to a bank and you can't trade other players and stuff like that or whatever, right? So it's Iron Man plus you can't access a bank. So you keep everything that you own on you at all times. Your cash stack, all your important gear, everything. And there is something called wiping, which means if you like die twice in a row, or die to a certain boss, or die in a certain way, or if you ever died in the wildy, of course, you would lose every single thing that you own on your account. Not just everything on you at that time, you lose everything. It's called a wipe. You reset your account, except for like stats and like skills, right? So imagine playing an Ultimate Iron Man account for like 2 years, and then even if you don't wipe, the fear of wiping is so insane. It's kind of like, the way I explained it was like, imagine if you worked a job and instead of getting paid every 2 weeks, you got paid, like your paycheck was constantly building. But then if you like got sick and missed a day at work, you lost all of your paycheck up until that point. That's kind of what it's like. It's really, like, so almost every single, like I'm talking literally almost every single Ultimate Iron Man that I ever talked to knew about wipe dreams. That was a thing. Like Ultimate Iron Man wiping dreams or nightmares, wiping nightmares is like a like, I don't want to say documented, but a well agreed upon thing in that community. It's very, very interesting. I think it's like crazy. Like there's been so many RuneScape videos, so many RuneScape whatever. No one's ever like done a really in-depth video on, because it's so niche, you know. Ultimate Iron Man is already super niche. Yeah, WoW hardcore, Minecraft hardcore is kind of similar. Huh. Terraria, yo, I definitely had Minecraft nightmares when I was like 9, like super young, like 10 or 11. Definitely. Dude, UIMs are super interesting. I recommend starting. Yo, Lucky Flame Orb here, huge. Yeah, I never played hardcore, but Durka, I could super see that, dude. Holy shit, I could super see that. I could super see that, man. I remember, I'm really lucky I never wiped my Ultimate Iron Man. The closest, dude, I literally can't get. There was a point where I almost wiped on my Ultimate Iron Man on Old School RuneScape, and the feeling that I had stays with me to this day. Like I don't know how to describe it. I felt so like what happened was this, if you don't understand RuneScape, I'll try my best to explain it, but you might not. Sorry. Okay, so I was doing Zaya rune crafting, which you need as many inventory spots as possible for that. And on an account where you can't bank stuff, it's a little awkward, right? So what you do is you do something called Hespori storage, where you go die to a boss on purpose because it will store your stuff until you go reclaim it. But if you die with stuff in that storage, it wipes. That's how you wipe, right? There's a whole lot of restrictions to the storage and yada, right? Rune crafting, Zaya rune crafting is supposed to be a really safe activity. It's really hard. You shouldn't be able to die there by pretty much any way, except if you set up a rope to be a shortcut into a dungeon at a specific spot in the route. So during blood rune crafting, Zaya on RuneScape, it's kind of what we call an AFK method, where you make a click, a really long click on the map, and your character runs to it, and you like alt tab while your character runs, essentially, right? Pretty chill. Very chill. There's a specific hole that I accidentally, eventually, I clicked as I would have clicked hundreds of thousands of times before. Like I had done this. This was at like 94 or whatever rune crafting. This was like 2 years, a year and a half into the account. Dude, if you actually know that hole, it's like a rope over. Yeah, I'd be really impressed, because that hole leads down to lesser. Yes, great. It's like lesser or greater demons. It leads down to the demons, and the demons will aggro you, and they're giant big demons. And I didn't have any armor on. So what happened was I accidentally clicked down that rope hole. I alt tabbed out to what's it called? To just alt tab, right? And I alt tab back in a greater demon is smacking me, and I'm 34 HP. And they do like 16 per hit or whatever. I was like 2 hits away from like dying on this account that I had spent 2 years on. And if I died, I would have wiped, right? So, yeah, so these are the demons you're fighting. Yeah, literal demons. Yeah. I'll never, you're so confused. I was like, I didn't realize I clicked that hole. Like I clicked the same spot, or I thought I did, that I always clicked for thousands of hours while AFK watching anime, right? To alt tab back over to be in a totally different, you're like, how the fuck did I get here? What? You're like so confused. And then to see you at that low of an HP, oh my, I'll never forget that feeling. It was so scary. That's the feeling of any person losing a Safari Shiny. I don't mean to like, I don't mean it to some extent. I don't mean to like over. I don't think people. It's UIM is it's way more insane. Tally. It would be like what's the like because the problem is it's like it's a way longer term. It's way longer term than like a Safari Shunt, right? Like I don't know how to compare it. There's not a like the only comparison is like your paycheck or like because you lose everything. You lose. It's not just one shunt. You lose everything. This would be like if oh nice huge frisk. This would be like if you ever lost one of your shinies, all of your shinies would disappear. That's the best way. Yeah, that is a way to explain UIM to some extent. Yeah. Yes, that's what Oso said. Like you wiping on a UIM is like if you imagine shiny hunting for 2 years straight, and then you lose one Safari shiny, and because of that, all of your other shinies get deleted from existence. Ultimate Iron Man is fucking insane. Like it's really yeah. Yes, that's another comparable thing is like imagine PokeMMO, but if you lost any battle ever, your account was deleted. And imagine grinding that account for 2 years, right? Imagine grinding an account for 2 years. Yeah, that's pretty much, it's insane. It's really like I can't describe like a UIM wipe is something that is just undescribable. Why old school over current versions? Old school is by far the most popular version. Most people prefer it. I just think it's my personal preference. Like if you like RS3, I get it and more power to you. I think RS3 has also kind of had a resurgence over the last few years as well. But RS3 is just seen by most as the inferior game, which is kind of harsh, but that's what I would say. I'd honestly recommend just trying both. Like if you don't know what game you'd prefer, I'd recommend trying both. I think that's totally valid. You can play. I would just play both RS3 and Old School RuneScape on free to play and just see which one you prefer. Because they're just different games. They're just very different games. Yeah, the biggest problem with RuneScape 3 was destroyed by greedy microtransactions. Is the easiest way to sum it up. But it's been kind of. They have some really good quests now and the good content from what I hear. Which one can I sell? Dude, wait, you kind of nailed it, Galaxy. Unironically, yes. Dungeon Defenders 1 is kind of like 07, like old school RuneScape, and DD2 is kind of RuneScape 3. It's actually like you're actually totally right. I feel like they're very comparable. They're two different games, and they're like neither is right or wrong. I for a long time RuneScape 3 got shit on, which sucks. You know, if you like RuneScape 3, I understand why you could love it. I understand why you could prefer it. Like, old school RuneScape is my favorite game of all time. Literally my rank 1. And if someone said, I hate old school RuneScape, I'd be like, I understand. Not for everybody. If somebody said, RuneScape 3 is better than OSRS, in my opinion, I'd be like, I totally get how you could prefer it. You know, I love old school, but I get it. Oh, would you come back to OSRS for sailing? It's so tempting. Because I'd want to go for like rank 1 UIM or like just temporarily, like whoever, because that's when a new skill drops, the idea of temporarily being rank 1, that is fucking crazy. But I'd have to like learn so much. I don't know if I could do it. It'd be so difficult, yada yada. I'm trying even on my so I have a maxed main account and a maxed Ultimate Iron Man. The idea of coming back to try to remax is really tempting. If you ever overlead, yeah. So if there, let's say theoretically, here, let's just Google how many video games exist. There's no exact number. Over 5 million video games. Okay, so let's say for example, there's 5 million video games. League of Legends is my 5 millionth and first favorite video game because Magic the Gathering is number 3. Giga Chad. PokeMMO is phenomenal. PokeMMO is great because PokeMMO is very similar to RuneScape in this regard. Fresh. I love that in RuneScape or in PokeMMO, you can play the game according to your mood and feelings and energy that day. If I'm very tired, I could just time swipe Horde, Lepa, or single encounter, or whatever, right? What's it called? If I am, you know, motivated and high energy, I could do egging. I could do raids. I could do fossils. I could do all these like higher APM, higher activity things. I never built. I do have a Moto account, but it's like it has like nothing on it. It has like no collection essentially. I used to like draft a bit on Moto, but I don't know. I really do hate the Moto client. I probably should. The problem is I probably should play Moto. I feel like that's the best viable option for me to play Legacy is to play Moto. But I also Magic is such a physical thing for me. And I've tried to play Moto. I've tried to play and I play MTG Arena honestly a fair bit to like draft, and it's free. The idea of paying like $300 to like build a Moto deck, you know, a Legacy deck, and I just can't. I probably should, because it's probably the best way for me to play Legacy, but it just feels too annoying and too painful and too like, I'd rather, the problem is like, this sounds insane, but if you asked me, would you rather build like a $6,000, like a, let's say 2,000 to 4,000, like a cheaper Legacy deck, would you rather build a $2,000 Legacy deck over like a decade in paper and then literally only goldfish it to yourself and like never play anybody for the most part? Or would you rather, you know, spend $300 and play Moto? I almost would always go the paper, like paper Magic. And I don't mean to be that cringe boomer who's like, oh, physical, blah, blah, blah. But like, man, I really do just like physical card games. Like Moto or paper Magic just feels so good, like so much better. Cheaper Legacy deck 2 to 4K is the craziest thing your chatters have heard all day who don't. Yeah, if you don't play Magic, it sounds, yeah. I hate how expensive Legacy is because it is I love Legacy. I love it so fucking much. How old? No, that's not rude at all. I'm 26. Not rude at all. And when I say 2 to 4K, you know, keep in mind, it literally takes me like a decade to build a deck. I am very, very slow, and I'll often like, you know, switch cards in between. Like I just recently bought my playset of Force of Wills, right? Like it took me a fucking decade to buy Force of Wills. I was trying to grow up. I was trying to get into Legacy. I mean, I did successfully, but with proxies, right? At like 16. It's so good. It's so good. It's so nice. Do I collect Pokemon cards? I have a few graded cards and I have a few things, but like not real. I'm much more of a, I love Magic the Gathering. Pokemon's cool, and I played that card game a fair bit. I played Night March a lot. I actually have, here, wait. So I don't collect Pokemon like other people do, but I do have Night March. It's not fully done. I don't want to hurt the test of this hour too. Oh, that's fine. Teleport, that's fine. I do have Night March down here. Let me show you the well, I like the idea of having like my favorite Pokemon decks built. I do have a few like graded Shuckles or Stunfists or whatever, but like nothing. It's not much. To be honest, I mean, there's someone in chat who gifted me most of my graded Pokemon collection, by far, as a wedding gift. But yeah, I have like, let me do this without wasting. Oh fuck, that's fine actually. That's actually good. Okay, I have like, you know, reverse foil. Like, I'm trying to reverse foil the entire deck. So like Pumpkaboos, Unknowns. There's like Joltix in here. I need the Battle Compressors, old DCEs, Acrobike. Everything's reverse foil except for the energies, I think. Old Psychic Energies. Like, I just like playing. As a TCG nerd, I really enjoy playing the game. I don't like deck building as well, to be fair. I like deck building a lot in Magic the Gathering. But I don't collect Pokemon cards as much as, weirdly, I think I almost feel like I collect, what's it called? Non-Hollow Energies, true, if I collector. I feel like I collect video games less pragmatically than trading card games. There's a lot of video games that I buy just to have, or just to like own, or have like as like a display piece. Because I think cards are tough to display. I'm not a huge like trading card game collector. I'm more of a, I mean, I do have a pretty big Magic collection, but most of my Magic collection is pragmatic. and it's 4 decks, you know. Yeah, I'm testing Item Magnet Charm. 21 minutes left. What's up, FRG? You're so young. That's so interesting. Yeah, it's, I mean, I think 5 years is like, it's like that just enough, you know, to be totally different. I love Pokemon and I love Pokemon cards, and I think the Pokemon TCG is pretty underrated, but yeah. Items are for sure hard enough, but hard nerfed. I do feel like prices are reflecting though. Like I feel like I'm actually gonna make like, I haven't checked yet. I don't wanna spoil, but I feel like this has been a really good hour for me. I think we have something. The problem is it's hard to, even then, we have a little like display thing up here, but the cards aren't on it because one time this bookshelf got shook one time and they all fell, and that was, I don't want anything to like crack the case. I actually have a graded like PS2 game over here that unfortunately, I'm so fucking sad. A small part of the inner case cracked when I dropped it on fucking carpet when I was moving. Really bummed about that. It's a really small like micro crack in the plastic, but it sucks. Yeah, that's wild, Fresh. Extra 100k an hour? That's really good. Extra 100k is crazy. That's super interesting. There's definitely a lot of things. Like I used floppy disks like just barely growing up, like not for that long at all, but I used like a few floppy disks growing up. I used like, I'd say a fair amount of what are they called? What are they called? A lot of VHSs, obviously. What's the not 8 tracks. What was after 8 tracks? What I always forget. CDs? No, not CDs. After 8 tracks. I never used 8 tracks or whatever. Before CDs. What are they called? And don't say CDs nuts. Fuck you. Yeah, Flame War prices increased due to the item nerf, it seems like. And I mean, I don't know if it's used for any raids. It might be. Certain things like Iron Ball or whatever. What's the, does nobody remember? Yeah, I know, I'm awesome. That's what we're fucking, cassettes. Thank you, KO. That's what we're fucking here for, Galaxy. Those niche memer, yeah. Cassettes. How could I not think, yeah. Cassettes. Vinyl was like before 8-track, right? I could be wrong. I'm not, you know. No, with Item Magnet Charm, it's just going to affect like the wild items that you see, if that makes sense. Cassette was what I was thinking of, yeah. I use cassettes a fair bit, and I use like floppy disks a little bit. I'm trying to think of what else. Just in my generation's time frame or whatever. Any other like tech differences? I don't know if we ever had DSL. I'm not sure. I feel like we I don't know what my first internet was. Is that what I'm thinking of? Like, is that the right word, or are you just aware? Old internet types. I don't know if I ever had DSL, or I never had dial-up. No, I think I did. I'm sorry. I think I did have. I think I did have DSL. Yeah. Yes, I had DSL, but not dial-up. I don't think I ever used dial-up. I used the first. Yeah, DSL was dog shit. I did use DSL, but just not dial-up. I think are different. DSL digital subscriber was the first broadband carrying the. Yeah, I think I used faster speeds than dial-up. I think I used DSL, which was dog shit, but I never used dial-up. I think I skipped dial-up. Remember acronym? It's also an internet. Okay, it's also an internet acronym. Osa, but do tell your mom she does have nice DSLs. Okay, shut the fuck up. Get out of here. Yeah, I don't think I ever had nostalgia or dial-up. Yeah, dial-up when fucking. Now we did have the like. I had a home phone. I remember fucking Okay, I'll tell a little Pat Riz story. I definitely used to what's the word? I used a home phone a ton. Cause I remember and that's how I feel, Fresh. Thank you so much. I remember in what grade was this? Was this first grade? In first grade, I had a class, or it was, you would just do one class. It was like that was your class, right? In my class in like first grade, this is so cringe. There was 2 girls named Brittany. And I think in first grade brain, you're like, oh yeah, these 2 girls are the same. I'm going to date them both. So I remember I'm sorry, okay? So in first grade, I got both of their phone numbers and I called them both. We did like this must have fucking cost a fortune. We did like a 3-way call on like our home phone. And I remember because I had to get off because I don't know if it was for internet or because my mom needed to use the phone because she couldn't use the phone at the same time that I was on it. But that was a big thing as well. But and my fucking mom would like pick up the phone and like listen in or whatever. But like in first grade, yeah, I would like triple call them and they were kind of down. They were kind of down to like all date at the same time. That was the bro peaked in first grade. I really did. When I talk about bro, the most Riz I ever had, I lost all my Riz in 6th grade. I'll be honest. Prior to 6th grade, I was rizzed up the ass, bro. I mean, obviously these like, it's so stupid because these numbers make no sense. Like, in preschool, it was, my name's Patrick, right? It was me, another kid named Patrick, and then 23 girls. And every recess, it was just all the 23 girls chasing me and the other Patrick around the, like, playground, right? And like I feel like that was my life up to like 6th grade. And then in 6th grade, I fucking went downhill, boys. It's all over. It's actually all over. But prior to 6th grade, I was a pimp. That is kind of true. But it wasn't like it didn't do anything. The problem is like, not problem, but like, I would just like date a bunch of girls like prior to 6th grade. Like I dated a ton of girls, but like, we didn't actually like develop any connections. We're fucking literal, right? And we didn't like, I don't think I kissed. I think my first kiss was like 6th grade, right? So like, that was that. Like, yes, I dated like 50 girls between like preschool and 5th grade, but it's hardly, yeah, but it's just kind of it makes for funny stories. It makes for funny little memes, you know? That's it. You're so cringe. FRG, if we can't talk about that without people being like, making it weird like that, then that might be a problem with your brain, bro, I'll be honest. I know it's like kind of a meme. I don't know. I don't like joking about stuff like that. It's pretty fucked up. Sorry to duck ball. The twang of a dodgeball followed by, what the fuck? Wait, that's based. That is ran through. Okay, that's kind of funny. Okay, that's kind of a good meme. No, saying no, that's kind of funny. That is ran through is crazy. Actually, true. Any company but ran over the running dude, it's based. I have a video called budget vanities in PokeMMO or something like that, like budget drip. Can multiple heat more have one? It's possible. Like, I don't think it's super worth the time. Okay, don't shut the. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't even want to joke about stuff like this. I think it's. I'm sorry. Come on, dude. Don't do this. I know you're like. I'm sorry. I feel like, yeah. I don't like joking about. That's just too far. I'm sorry. That's like one topic I probably won't joke about on stream. That's just. It's the worst crime someone can commit. I don't want to joke about it. Okay. Sorry. Anyways, yeah. Moving on. I feel like people are too lax about that stuff. I was out loud, yeah. How do you run through a guy? ask your dad. Sorry, that's just like a. I'm sorry, that's dumb. Never mind. Never mind. I don't know, bro. Anyways, okay, true. He knows how. Woo, the infamous Derrick Henry ass shot of the. Bro, we got 2 like major athlete ass shots this year on TV, on live TV. That's kind of wild. We got the Derrick Henry ass shot and the Mike Tyson ass shot. The infamous Mike Tyson ass shot of 2024. That was so wild. How did that happen? Tyson was crazy. That is, I feel like people moved on from the Mike Tyson ass shot too quickly. Like in 2010, that would have been like front page on magazines for like weeks, right? Like months maybe. But I feel like we like so much insane shit happens right now. We just moved on within like days. Like that was insane that was on TV and like that was so wild. Holy shit. That was so wild to me. Favorite NBA team? I have yes, but I wouldn't. It feels bad because I'm not really like a diehard. I love basketball. It's the sport that I played the most growing up, but I'm not like a diehard. I consider myself a Nuggets fan, but it feels bad saying that because now they're really good, and it's not like I was like it's not like I've like struggled through all the times where the Nuggets were like not, I'm a diehard Ravens fan. I'm a soft Nuggets fan and a soft White Sox fan for baseball. Like the Nuggets. So I started liking the Nuggets. I usually pick my favorite teams based off of video games. So like I played a lot of the Nuggets on 2K, and I really liked like back in like 2K 2013, 2K12. I played a lot of like Ty Lawson, Wilson Chandler. I think Andre Iguodala was on that team. Was super underrated, honestly. Like on that team, he's still like an all-star at that point. But like, what else? Andre Iguodala, Wilson Chandler, Ty Lawson, Jason McGee. I really liked like the 2013 Nuggets. I have a shiny breeding guide, Coke Knife, that I'd recommend checking out. That would help you because with shiny breeding, you want to be really careful, is what I would say. So it's worth checking the full guide. Yeah, like that's the I would never sit here and be like, hell yeah, like I love, like I'm a huge Nugget, because like yeah, now we have Jokic, now we have fucking what's the other, Aaron Gordon. Like we have all these players that are very good. I'm not gonna sit here in front and say like, oh yeah, like I'm a huge Nuggets fan just because now we're really good, right? Like I'm a soft Nuggets fan. I'm a soft White Sox fan because I mostly loved for sure Hussein Agad, 100%, dude, 100 million%. I'm a soft White Sox fan. The reason I love the White Sox, I loved Jim Thome is my favorite. Baseball is one of the hardest sports for me to follow. I really liked baseball when I was like 12. What made me stop following baseball was because I feel like players are traded more in baseball than like any fucking sport. I don't know if that's actually true, but like it felt like if I have a favorite like White Sox roster, that half of that team is different like every 2 years. It's like baseball players trade so fucking much, it feels like, except for like the all-stars, right? But even like I love Jim Thome, and he was on a million different teams, but I liked him on the White Sox. Jim Thome he's in the 600 club for home runs, one of the best like home run hitters. I feel like he's not talked about much. And then what was cool about Jim Thome was that he did it in so many stadiums and did it for so many teams, and he's also one of the only people of that era to not get caught for steroids. It's possible he did, but he never, like, he's one of the few people of that era hitting that many home runs who didn't get caught for steroids. I think is awesome. What else? I think Tyson could beat Hitmonchan in a box. Probably, yeah. What else? I don't know that much about boxing. Hitmonchan's pretty frail, pretty small, right? Where he's like, I feel like Hitmonchan's like a lightweight, if not middleweight the most, right? Mostly I'm just testing it as a method. You're looking for number one, a shiny, number two, flame orbs when you're frisking. What was the other? I think a ton. Jesus. Bro just had to get a food taken. Talking about Nuggets and how is socks? Yeah, but I love the White Sox. I'm a soft white. I love Jim Thome. The 2008 White Sox is my favorite baseball team. Jim Thome, Paul Konerko, Joe Creedy, Jermaine Dye was super underrated. I really liked that team. AJ Przinsky was the catcher, I believe. They even had what was the one guy's name? I want to say Justin Fields, but I don't know if that's right. There was a not mainline player that I really liked in MLB. MLB 08 The Show is my favorite fucking, what's it called? Didn't know Birdman. I think he wasn't on the team in 2K also. People always, he wasn't, because I don't know, like, what most of my, what's it called? Was not just in Fields? If I check and you're wrong, your mom's getting fucked extra hard tonight. I don't know if it was. I know Justin Fields is like a football player, right? But I think he might have the same name. Nick Swisher was also on that team. It was Josh Fields, to be fair. It was very close. It was, yeah, it's not, I thought it wasn't, but I looked it up. Josh Fields was who I was thinking of. So it was very close. It was Jay, yeah. I knew that Daltoff, but I thought they might have had the same name. I understood that and I thought about that. I probably should have verbalized it. It was Josh Fields. That's why yeah, it's close. How do you feel about the Steelers owning Lamar and the Ravens? What are you talking about? We just beat them. They beat us once this season and we beat them once this season. I feel like if you're saying owning Lamar, you know, you're probably a Steelers fan because you're cooked. Chef Pat, I have some roast pork. What should I cook with it? Roast pork? I really like corn with pork. I feel like the sweetness matches well. I don't know like what exactly you mean by roast pork. I'm trying to think. Like, is it like pork butt, pork chop, pork shoulder? I guess pork butt and pork shoulder are the same. Pork loin. Do you know like what it is? Is it pulled pork? Did you like make a pork? It's like a, I don't know if I much just put like with a pure pork roast. I don't know. Who got Vikings or Lions for NFC first seed? I'm not a sports analyst. I would go Lions because hear me roar. I don't know. I like the Lions, okay? Underdog story. I like the Lions. We rep the Lions around here. Xmas dinner roast. Gotcha. Is there a best sweet scent Pokemon? Not really. Like any sweet scent mon that has some other utility is nice. So like, for example, I have like a sweet scent Smeargle. Anything that like, you do want it to have some other utility and to be able to do other things because you're probably going to be like, you want to PP max it, which costs like 20k or whatever. I don't know if there is a for sure best sweet scent mon. Parasect is good because it can be a double as a catching mon. Like that is like, I think something that can double as a catching mon and a sweet scent mon is like arguably the best, but whatever you can get some utility out of. Yeah, you can really use anything. It's, oh, okay. I just made a really dumb mistake. Oh, I'm so frustrated by that. I got distracted. I accidentally did run from a Heatmore Horde with a Flame Orb. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sit here for 30 seconds. I'm so stupid. That was a really dumb mistake. I'm gonna sit here for 30 seconds to waste time, like the time it would have taken me to kill the Horde. And then I'm just going to add an extra Flame Orb on top because that should have been a Flame Orb. That was a human error mistake. And we could even do one calculation with the human error, one calculation without. I'm going to wait until I go to 2 minutes and like 20 seconds. But that was just a dumb mistake by me that shouldn't affect the hourly test, right? But I'm sure human errors will happen at some points, but we're gonna add one Flame Orb to our final total is the main thing to factor in. And I'm gonna stall out some time here. Okay, I think I'm gonna keep going now, but that was to let it be clear, that was a dumb mistake on my end. Apologies. That was dumb. That was my bad. Dude, what is there some sort of cold snap? I don't even know, dude. It's been cold as fuck. Like last night, I was really cold trying to go to sleep, and okay, we're getting lucky as fuck. I just don't have that problem. Last night was legit really cold. What do you think is more likely, Gen 6 plus PvP out of the region, or we will almost 100% not see a custom region. Or like it's like 99.9% 0.9% chance we will not see a custom region. Or custom Gen 6. Like, it's but the devs have said over and over and over again they don't want to do that. When I say have said over and over again, I mean they've said it on like 8-year-old, 5-year-old forum posts, right? So that's that's why it's a 99.9. But the devs seem to not want to. They have no plans to add custom region. It was, will they add Gen 6 like as is, or add like a custom version of it? It'll be as is. No, I don't keep up with especially breaking news, Cap Andro. I don't keep up with it. I don't think it's helpful to my life unless it directly impacts me. We're gonna grab that flame orb. Okay, that'll be the final catch. We did get one more flame orb hilariously before the end there. We definitely got what felt, I don't know, my luck also might have been kind of good. I feel like we had bad luck to start. I'm gonna waste the last 20 seconds because I missed a flame orb. Here's the moment of truth, fellas. How many, let's first do our encounters. Number one, how many encounters do we get? So I started with around, I think it was 4,729. I think was the exact number. So I'm gonna do 5,420, let's say, make it simple, minus